Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, and yes, I am doing the finger actions even though you can't see it, is LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you today? It looks like it's going to be a rainy old day today, so you know, I'm feeling not down, but you know, upset that it's a rainy day still. Yes, Slender Hulk. It looks like there, doesn't it? That is, I just looked up discount Avengers cosplay because today we are looking at Marvel's Avengers. The doesn't remember when the game was released, but the game which sort of kind of flopped immediately because it was so microtransaction heavy and has stuff inside it that is not great. And we're going to be looking at the single player thing rather than the multiplayer thing because I don't give a fuck about the multiplayer thing. But the single player thing, I'm mildly interested in that, and the fact that it is 90% off before it goes away at the end of the month. Yeah, at the end of September, on the 30th of September. Then, yeah, why not? It's the perfect time to have a look at that. Why not? So I boot it up to check that it runs on my machine, and that's it. And yes, you can upside down control me. That is correct. It is there. But yeah, unfortunately, as you can see, no camera. Why is that? Because I don't have enough USB plugs still. I'm still waiting on stuff. So hey, there we go. Isn't that fun? No camera. You're just going to have to put up with the game as it is. Oh, and while I have started the game, it has only started the launcher and not the game itself. So give me a second. And we can hear... Oh, let us pop on over and you can see the warnings. Epileptic seizures and then spider warning as well. Well... Yay, you can see the Marvel thing. And hopefully the sound is coming through as well, which would have only been the flipping pages. But yeah, here we are. Marvel Avengers. Not Marvel's Avengers, even though that is what the game is called. And this is apparently the definitive edition, whatever that means. Oh, well, that wasn't a great start, was it? Yes, I would prefer you not do it in the tutorial while I'm learning bits and pieces, but after that, yes, that's fine. Loading profile. Apparently I have a profile. Okay, yeah, and I booted this up and I saw we got Hawkeye, and then we got Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, and we got Black Widow, Captain America, Black Panther, Hulk, Bruce Banner. That's Ms. Marvel. We got Thor, and then I guess that's Valkyrie? I mean, she's a character. Oh no, maybe that's Lady Thor. Because she's wielding the hammer. Maybe that's meant to be Jane Foster. I don't know. And then we got Hawkeye again, or Hawkeye. I don't know if she's called Hawkeye too, but the Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Warning, the game contains Spider-Man. Psych, not on PC. I was going to say, where's Spider-Man? I'm pretty sure I've seen things for Spider-Man. Is he not available on here? Because of the deal they did with Sony. And it can only be on a Sony thing. I don't know. And then we got Iron Man at the end. Now, as far as I understand it, it's operations that I want for the single player. Reunite the Avengers in the Reassemble campaign. Recruit Kate Bishop and Hawkeye in operations taking aim forward. Become Black Panther in the Wolf of Wakanda expansion. So apparently we got all of those. That is the 5th one. Well, I don't know why you're starting on the 5th one. But it did that when I did it before as well. And so I was all confused. I didn't boot it up and see what it did, but apparently that's it. Yeah, then we got Wakanda, Future Imperfect. Then we got Maestro Hulk. Interesting. And there's Kate Bishop. And here we have the original campaign. Reset campaign in progress. I haven't even booted it up, so I don't think there's anything to reset. So, let's go. We're just going to do it on normal. Would you like a balanced combat experience, but may occasionally test their might? Yes, please. What's the easy say? For those interested in experiencing this story with a little challenge. I mean, I'd like a little challenge. Decrease enemy attack and defensive strength. More enemy attacks easily countered. Oh, okay. What's hard? Give us. I'm afraid to take on greater challenges, trusting their skill to overcome any danger. Increase enemy attack and defense strength. More enemy attacks are difficult to counter. More enemy attacks are unable to be countered. And brutal, significant, a considerable challenge, sorry. Significantly increase enemy attack and defensive strength. More enemy attacks are difficult to counter, and more enemy attacks are unable to be countered. Well, no thank you. Wait, wasn't Ms. Marvel also in this? Or sorry, Captain Marvel. Maybe she's in a later campaign, maybe not.
We see it all around us more and more every day. People with power punching
Sorry about
down.
sound as well. I'll adjust that on the fly.
The Avengers weren't like that. I believed it in my core. I keep thinking, this has to have happened for a reason.
Oh, she's
Maybe
wearing a
this is what
mask.
I've been waiting for. Maybe
Tech.
I'm finally
Oh.
part of something bigger.
I'm glad they kept the traditional stretchy powers for this. I guess they couldn't do the other one. Captain I was too busy being in Midnight Suns. Yeah. I mean, Iron Man was in that as well.
I can see the bird, Jabu, look!
It's about time. Oh. These seats don't recline.
It's so beautiful.
Huh. Why call it the Golden Gate Bridge if it's not golden?
There are so many other kids. I bet their stories are all amazing.
Competition is what makes us strong.
Just
What if
damn
they
it,
don't like my
get back to
story?
making Tomb Raider games.
What if it doesn't fit in? It's got to
I
be
thought they
perfect,
sold that
you know?
IP.
When you were born, your brother said you had googly eyes.
What?
But I thought your eyes were the most beautiful things I had ever seen. We are all unique, Kamala. You should be proud of who you are.
I love you, Abu.
I love you more. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this thing.
Oh, could you imagine? And the winner for best fan fiction ever is Avengers versus the Evil Sewer Lizards by Kamala Khan. And the crowd goes wild.
That's the spirit.
Everybody's got to get their career started
Promise
somewhere.
me something. Win or lose.
Oh, I'll always be good, Abu.
Oh, Beta. Good isn't a thing you are.
It's a thing you do.
That's my girl.
Folks, we're approaching the Avengers West Coast headquarters on the left, and we'll be touching down on the Chimera.
Oh my god, I didn't realise they were the West Coast Avengers. We get to see Flatman and Mr. Immortality.
Hurry, Abu, let's go!
All right, hold your horses.
Whoa. This is amazing.
Fanfiction contest, here I come!
Hero Catalyst activist, plus 50%. Oh, well, we've instantly got a controller need to change. You survived? Apparently I did survive all the way to today. Settings? Camera. Am I not doing camera? Is that... That was photograph mode. Okay, settings. There we go. Camera direction. Can I... Oh, I can't flick it to change it. There we go. Oh, well, okay. I can't move up and down like that. Okay, so... No, I want that one. Inverted. There we go. That's the first thing to change.
Avengers Day.
Whee!
All
Now I can look up.
and fanfiction
I'm not
fighters
down at my
and
feet.
their family members are
Always
required
look up.
to check in at the registration desk. On behalf of the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D., have a wonderful day.
Any of you Peter Parker? Peter Parker? Peter Parker? Anybody else? Well, that cannon's fun. Whee! I've toggled my sprint. And it's not very far for me to sprint. Or at least I assume not. Oh. Hello, can I interact with you? To photo mode. Alright, well, I did that already, but you know, there we go. Ooh, photo modes. Change the length, the lens. How do I... Oh, like that. None! These guys aren't actors, apparently. Oh my god, they must be real. Peter Parker, or even Eddie Brock. Yes, Eddie Brock would be fun. And effects. Don't care. No photos.
All VIP and fanfiction finalists and their family members are required to check in at the
Reporting for
registration
duty,
desk.
Cap.
On behalf of the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D., have a wonderful day.
So is this a hologram? Or is it a giant statue that is floating?
Pretty cool. But still hoping to see the real thing. She's such a badass.
Is that the blonde version? Huh. I want to put subtitles on, that's a good idea. If I can... Oh, so English... push talk microphone volume. Okay, so not in here. Legal! I don't want that. Ultimate Heroic. Okay, well, we'll find out those as we go along. Gameplay? Graphics? Is it under display? Subtitles. There we go. Under display, because of course it is. Ooh. Why is different color text to each character help differentiate who is speaking? That would be great. There, now say things. Say things about
I
Thor.
wonder if he's this tall in person.
Well, he's in... I don't know, maybe. Nah.
Whoa! Glad you're just a statue.
So they're floating statues. That's impressive, but I mean, that means that the anti-gravity field extends around where the Hulk is as well, outside of there, because he's not, his fist is not over it, for instance. Alright, and here's Iron Man.
Always striking a pose.
Where's my dad? Is he stuck over here? I assume it's my dad anyway. How about my wires just edited out in post? That could be a thing.
Welcome to Avengers Day.
Oh, they got some classic comic book covers here. I don't... Oh, Avengers Declassified? Oh, I can't remember. I don't recognise the first one. Yeah, the first one I'm not sure about where that comes from, but the others... Oh well. X, hold. What about sit? Can I sit? No, I can't sit. Alright, well I guess I'll hold. Need help?
Hey there,
Ask
farmers.
me!
Can I get your name?
Kamala Khan. And this is my dad.
Yusuf.
The Khans. Great. Make sure to check out our comic scavenger hunt. Collect all 5 and get access to the VIP balcony. Once you've collected them all, just scan your phone at the elevator and you're golden. Have fun.
Don't you have enough comic books?
No.
But the
Never.
VIP
No such thing.
balcony. I have to.
Yeah, I definitely need to find all 5 comics. I mean, it's not as if everybody isn't going to find them. What's on your screen? Just a giant Avengers screensaver, I guess. Even though it's not moving. Tactical awareness. Press to activate tactical awareness to display objective markers. Alright. Oh, I have to press A and hold
It
it.
says you have to scan the barcodes to get your VIP pass. 1 comic at each booth.
I don't know where to go first. The arcade? Thor's hammer?
Well, I'm going to the ice cream stand. Mind chocolate chip?
Ooh, please and thank you.
No, mint chocolate chip. You were 1 letter out there. Right, okay, and that's how you do it. It just pings up things. Do they disappear after a while, or do I have to press it again? Are they permanently there? Can I get rid of them? Oh, who knows. Alright, well let's go try A first of all, eh? Let's be boring. Meet the hero. Oh, Dr. Bruce Banner. Thanks, Banner joined the... Oh, no, too late. Tony Stark. Thanks for funding from Tony Stark Industries, the Avengers Initiative, the Terrigen Reactor
That looks
Project.
like one of those shooting gallery games on Coney Island. Why don't you give it a try?
Now successfully integrated in a fully functioning reactor that powers the Chimera helicarrier. Terrigen will soon be considered for civilian applications. Now it's on the super secret spy thing that we're telling everybody about. Potential to produce clean, almost limitless energy, Terrigen has been heralded as a world-changing discovery. Well, Terrigen Mist is the stuff which changes the Inhumans into their superhumans, or releases the power inside them. Terrigen is the first natural entity discovered since Francium in 1939. Scientists have theorized that it came to Earth via something or other. Primary research in the Terrigen reactor was carried out by Dr. George Charlton in collaboration with Dr. Monica Rapinci.
I wonder how they get this thing to fly.
And Dr. Bruce Banner.
Howard?
Dr. Banner joined the
Terrigen.
Terrigen research team
Did you
shortly
see?
after its discovery, helping
They have a
Dr.
display
Talon
for this
and
new
Dr.
element.
Rapinci develop the material. And then we got back to Tony Stark. Well, okay. Okay, that's my... Alright, we don't care about the Stark experience right now. Let's go.
Oh, Widow's Bite target practice.
Yeah.
Looks like I need to play if I want one of those comic books.
Alright, well, let's see how good the aiming is in this. Who am I
Hit the
aiming
red
at?
targets,
Use
but
LT
not
to
the
aim.
green. 150 points to win. No problem.
You shot a green person.
It's the VIP balcony, Abu. It's gonna be awesome.
A headshot's better? 100. I mean, this is a fun way to do the controls, to learn things. Hey, that's how you aim. Alright, I'm performing range attacks. Have I got it?
And stay down.
There we go.
Not bad, Kamala. Not bad at all. And this comic is now mine.
Whee! Comic grants a small stat bonus.
All
Collect
right,
multiple
got a
copies to
comic.
increase the bonus.
Now to find the other.
Can I do it again? Alright, I'm going to collect 2. Just, you know, 1
Hit the
to
red
make sure I know I have
targets,
the
but not the green.
controls down, right?
150 points to win.
Yeah.
No problem.
Pew pew pew. I'm not going to shoot the poor innocent civilian. They're just going to disappear from view, just like, you know, in real life, where people who try to walk in front of me while I'm talking just disappear mysteriously, just like in Starfield. Did I get it? Hey, another one. No? Did I get 150 there, or did I not? Eh. Well, maybe I can't own the second one, or maybe I'm just bad at things. Why can I not take this Avengers thing? Oh well. Funnel cakes, shawarma, hot dogs.
I beat the Widow's Bite game, Abu.
And I missed it?
Oh, there you are.
You were always so good at these
I thought this
cards.
prompt was to steal this pad. Need help? Ask me. More funnel cake. Oh. Alright, well, we'll go in there in a second.
Are there
No,
any
actually, we'll go there.
discounts for VIP relatives?
The ice cream is free, sir.
Free?
Yes, sir.
Then I'll take 2, and I'll be back.
Single scoop, double scoop, triple scoop, or quad. All available.
Captain America and the Avengers? Clash of the Superheroes? Whoa. Hulk smash!
Oh. Can you? Do I actually get a...
Abu would kill me if I brought home more plushies.
But it's free. Take all the plushies and then sell them on eBay. That's a heroic mindset, right? Right, and that's just back out here. Alright, well let's go do the Hulk smash and try and earn a comic there, eh? That's what I man. I wonder how many of these are actual games. No, I guess you'd have to be... That's Captain Marvel. I guess not. You'd have to be licensing all those games and things, so these got to just be fictional games. Alright. What have I got to do here?
Let's do this.
Have I got to...
strong like Hulk.
Alright.
Yes.
Play safe.
2 down.
Beware of injuries. Use the gamma gloves for this game only. Play safe and beware of... Okay, well let's try it. Can I do it again? Because this one, I definitely can't fail. So let's see if I get a second coin. No, okay, so just one of each. That's fine. I guess finding comics around in the world is the one which will give you stat bonuses. I mean, don't even think she has
You
stats
see
right
me
now.
beat the Hulk Smash game?
With those skinny little arms? Remind me not to make you angry.
Ho ho ho. Will Richard learn that you can't get 2 copies? No, of course not. I mean, yes.
Looks like there's a book at each booth. You'll have to find them all then.
Yes, I will.
Looks like a lot of things for you to do, Kamala.
I would like to press X. Here we go. Oh no, it is picking up the pad. A collectible.
Have you got all of the comics yet?
How do I look at the collectible?
Not yet, but I will.
I have.
No, not here. Oh.
No doubt.
Ah. Well, here we are. I've got no skills. I've got no loadout. Oh, well, I mean, these are objectives for different parts of the campaign. For the other ones that we're not doing. Ah. I found 1. But I can't, there's nothing to look at. I can't, okay, no, I can, apparently. I just have to be over it and pressing.
Phil? Well, first, thanks for inviting me to come on your show to set the record straight. As the world grows more complex, the dangers we face have adapted. We can no longer take a localized approach to protecting this nation, or the world. The Avengers must become a global organization. Our new West Coast headquarters is just the first step. As for the Chimera, and I apologize if I get this wrong, but people much smarter than I am have explained it's powered by the Stark patented Terrigen reactor, capable of generating clean, efficient power. Not only will we be more mobile, more able to react to danger, we're working toward improving the world in peacetime as well as in crisis.
Thanks, Cap. Alright, and these are all intelligence files to be discovered. Is that within this area, or is that all together? And triggers, we can go to the codex where we... Different ones, so intelligence and codex. Alright, wow, there's a lot of things to find. And I think there was something different in the objectives as well. Missions. Oh, there are no assignments. Alright. Okay, so character, codex, objectives. That's it. We've got things over here. We got Inhuman Intelligence level 1. And Shield Intelligence, which is presumably multiplayer stuff, I guess. Hey, I can view stats. Oh! My melee damage is 98. Range damage is 98. Look at that. 5% critical chance, 5% perk chance. And a load of other stuff. Meh. Alright. Hey, I know that I'm going to be a hero now. I've got stats. Hit the red targets. You're not going to set to get 150 points to win. Watch your bracer score. Play and win a comic. Hello, person who is here.
Oh, darn.
Are you okay?
No, I already got this comic. I need the Captain America one to finish the set. Wait, if you get doubles, want to trade?
Sure.
Cool. See you later.
I can't get doubles. That's not the way it works. Or at least that doesn't appear to be the way it works. Oh, a flight simulator. Alright. Hold. Oh, do I get a keychain?
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You gonna say it again?
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Yeah, we get it.
If only the subtitles hadn't given away his secret identity by saying Tony in them and not, you know, everything else. Ooh? What a... Hold. What?
No, This one's all out. Oh my gosh! Repulsor gloves! Oh man. Oh, this is so cool.
Actual Thor?
Ah, what atrocity is this? Ah, apologies. You are very small and hard to see. There is no need to cower before a son of Odin, though I understand the impulse. What is your name?
Oh, Kamala Khan.
Uh-huh. And what is that thing you are holding?
Oh, it's a high-density muon beam. A Model 3 repulsor glove. It's Tony Stark's first love.
Odin's beard. About as intimidating as the man himself, hmm?
Oh, you're funny.
Yes, I am. Behold, a true weapon that needs no improvement.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if she be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Indeed. The difference between Stark's trinkets and a god's might.
I guess. But every hero has to start somewhere, right?
Yes, yes, of course. You are very wise for one so young.
Thanks. So are you.
Kamala Khan. I will remember your name.
I can't believe I just met the God of Thunder. Mind blown. Comic books, prize, focus.
You lost your arm thing. It seems to have teleported back right here. Oh well. Oh, I hate those things. Oh, let's flip through all the posters to try and find the one that I want, and then pull out the one from the roll down here. I mean, is everything here free? The ice cream was free. Can we just pick up one of everything? Could I just go in and like put my arm down and scoop everything over the shelf? Oh, a Stark Industries mark. How exciting. Alright, okay. Have you ever wanted to fly like your favorite Avenger? Take flight as Iron Man in a virtual reality experience exclusive to A-Day. Our simulation uses the same technology as Avengers training program on board their brand new helicarrier, Chimera. Okay, so it's not S.H.I.E.L.'s helicarrier. On its way here is Tony Stark's Mark 1 armor, the first suit he built to become Iron Man. Okay, so they know that Tony Stark is Iron Man. Alright, so it doesn't matter that the subtitles gave away his identity. Are those... Yes, I was going to say, those are... That's, how are you feeling today? Pick out your mood from the things. But Iron Man obviously doesn't have a very expressive face. Do I... Can I not? Oh, X. I can.
I wonder if Tony Stark ever worries about helmet hair.
Nope. Okay, I can just worry about that. Alright, well, this one is out, so we will have to earn 2 Captain America comics.
I love your hair.
Right? C, D, E.
Steve,
It's fine. I have not, and shall not.
Right. Gotta keep the brand. I gotcha.
Oh, there we go. Hey, it's me. Do you remember me? Have you forgotten my name already? Woo! Alright, I gotta go meet more impressive heroes. I mean, somewhere else other than that. Okay. Avengers' brand new Chimera helicarrier powered by the Terrigen reactor, designed by Stark Industries in collaboration with S.H.I.E.L.D. Engineers, sorry. Not S.H.I.E.L.D. Enterprises. Okay, so people know about S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. Fine. No. Captain America's original World War II shield. Oh, this one's out as well.
Oh no, this one's all out. The shield cap used in World War II to smash Hitler in the face. This is so cool.
You're in the way.
I'm sorry.
This contest should only be for the real fans.
Hey, what makes you think I'm not a real fan? I deserve to be here too.
You really think that the Avengers read your little story? Get out of here.
I think I read yours. Nothing has ever gone wrong with a Terrigen reactor. That's exactly it.
Press. And the whole world tell you to move.
Done.
You plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth. And you say no. You move.
I mean,
What?
sometimes you do.
You know who said that? A real fan would.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here.
I mean, they can't be setting those guys up as antagonists. Maybe people you have to rescue later? I don't know.
Great. And they're out of comics.
You know, for what it's worth, I thought that was pretty brave.
Thanks.
I'm guessing you're a Captain Marvel fan. She's off planet, but she would have liked to meet you.
Sorry, you're Captain America. I'm Kamala. Kamala Khan.
Khan. Your story had the evil sewer...
The sewer lizards, yeah.
Yeah. Thor really got a kick out of that one. Said they actually had a sewer lizard problem on Asgard once.
You read my story.
Everyone submitted.
That is so cool.
Hey, Cap, we should head to the stage. Tarleton is losing his nerve.
Have you seen Thor? He should be here by now.
I saw him. I saw him, yeah. He was over at the Stark booth, but he's probably not there anymore because I saw him leave.
Who's the kid?
Nat, allow me to introduce one of our esteemed contestants. This is Kamala Khan, expert on all things evil sewer lizard.
Oh, all right. Hey, that thing you had me do with the storm drain cover? Pretty badass.
I mean, it's nothing compared to what happened between you and Madame Hydra. That was wild.
We should head to the stage.
Right. It's nice meeting you, Kamala.
See you around, kid.
I'll see you around. That was Captain America.
You're gonna meet everybody.
Black Widow. I'm dying.
Alright, I still need to find the duplicate comic so that I can trade.
Another comic down.
Yep. Those people, they just disappeared into thin air. Oh no, wait, no, there they are, they're going off there. They didn't disappear into thin air, that's good to know. Alright, what have we got here? 3D rendering of the Terrigen reactor capable of providing near limitless amounts of clean energy.
Vroom. So cool.
Oh, that's a good one.
What do you mean vroom, so cool? Really? That's what you're gonna say? Alright, do I need to run? Should I be running to get to places? We didn't really look in here. Okay, we got a bit about vibranium, Captain America's shield. Ooh, is that an interaction point? It is, okay. Captain America's shield is composed of a unique combination of metals, including vibranium. Virtually indestructible ally found only in the African nation of Wakanda. Vibranium was deposited on Earth by a meteorite thousands of years ago. Export of vibranium is strictly prohibited, with the shield being one of the few exceptions. Throughout the years, the shield has gone through many design iterations incorporating a variety of materials and patterns. Yep, it certainly has. An early prototype of Captain America's modern shield.
Vibranium. Wow.
Design. The current design of Captain America's iconic shield features the points of the star reaching beyond the central circle. It represents the Avengers' commitment to protecting the entire world, regardless of national boundaries. Technology. Princess Shiro of Wakanda designed the latest version of Cap shields in collaboration with Tony Stark. Shield incorporates many technological improvements that allow for a superior level of control. Captain America. Oh, this is original World War II uniform. Less bullet holes than I would have imagined.
Fashion of the 40s. Kind of silly, but so cool.
Offense. Captain America's superb reflexes allow him to instantly calculate ballistic physics and predict the probable trajectory of his shield in motion. In other words, he's a perfect shot. In function, the magnetic attachment points inside the arm correspond with Captain America's forearm and glove. and for quick release when throwing and precision capturing upon return. Defense. The shield is capable of absorbing vast amounts of kinetic energy, transferring very little impact force to the wielder. The cap was in Marvel's Midnight Suns as well, so, you know. Oh. Scale model of the Quinjet. Capable of transporting the Avengers into dangerous situations at a moment's notice. You didn't need to, you know, keep doing that so I couldn't read it.
Would never let me get my pilot's license. But it would be so cool to fly one of these.
Yeah, it would.
Don't even think about it.
Ah ha ha ha.
But Dad, Carol Danvers was a pilot.
Alright, well here we can get... Oh, just snacks. Water, pickup. Well, these people are going to be waiting a long while, aren't they? Oh, is this trying to pick up the hammer?
Can I try?
Give it a go. Come on.
You can get a comic. Ah! Blinding light! Go away, blinding light, so I can see what's going on. Here we are. Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Alright, what do I need to do for this one? Which button is it? X, 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 X. And then Y! Yeah, I lifted it for a second.
So close.
Hey, almost worthy is still pretty good. Here's your comic.
But you lifted it at all.
Almost done. VIP balcony, here I come.
There's backstage.
Who wants to wield Mjolnir?
Me. I want to wield the real Mjolnir. I would have liked to have tried it when Thor was there. That would have been fun. I guess this is Asgardian, or as close to Asgardian as they can get. Hey, can I? No, also... What's this? Is this an area I'm not meant to be going in? Oh ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho!
More comics!
Don't let Starks.
That's those scientists from the TVs.
Terrigen was meant for the people, not some toy for billionaires.
It still can be. Stay focused on what matters. Our work is going to change the world, George. I know you don't like the pageantry, but it will be worth it.
He'll want control, profit.
We won't let him. This is your moment. With Stark's funding and your mind, you'll be a hero to all those people. Can't you see? We are so close.
Here you are.
I think you're wearing the same stuff you were wearing in the video, aren't you?
This morning.
There's always work to be done.
I know.
What is it?
Nothing. It's some little thing. Just getting some strange readings off the reactor. George, maybe you were right. Maybe we were too hasty to put this on public display. Do you think we could run over the numbers just one more time?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, there they go.
What are you doing back here?
Uh-oh. I'm lost.
I came to get one of those comics.
Sure.
That were right there.
Let's get you back to the main event, okay?
Huh. Already have this one. Hold on. Maybe I could trade this one with that other kid.
That other kid who's right in front of us. Maybe. But, you know, let's have a look at this thing. Presumably, C is that thing over there. No! The kid has been killed by a giant beam of light. Oh, well. Never mind. Oh! I got a codex file just for walking in here. Okay.
Amazing! Look at the size of that thing!
Yeah. Alright, what does our codex tell us? No? Oh, it's in codex. Right on it, there we go. Chimera is the Avengers' new state-of-the-art helicarrier. Housing the revolutionary new Terrigen reactor, the Chimera will act as a mobile headquarters for Earth's mightiest heroes to tackle threats across the world. The helicarrier holds a full complement of S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel as well as several Quinjets for use in targeted missions. Oh, well. Maybe I should go back and Oh, Stark is on there as well. That's why there's a fourth. Oh no, she was wearing a green thing, not a white thing. Well, he was wearing the same thing. All right, I think maybe I'll trade with you first of all. I guess. I want to be an Avenger. Hold.
Hey, I got the comic you wanted.
Awesome. Trade you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, he's gonna love it.
That's it. I got them all. Now to get up to that VIP balcony.
Prize collection. Collect a full comic set. Achievement unlocked.
Remember to collect 5 event-exclusive comics.
All right. Well, now we'll go on.
VIP balcony for the main event.
Apu at the VIP entrance. Did he teleport? He was over here. Behind the. Did he walk past me while I wasn't there? Done that. I already picked it up once. I don't need to pick it up a second time. I mean, if I was very un-Avengers-like, then, you know, you would try and do the Thor's Hammer and keep doing it until you got all of the comics. And corner the market on those particular one set of comics.
Director Fury.
What?
Director, aren't you concerned that your helicarrier's reactor
Oh,
might
Phil
be
Sheldon.
incapable of containing this Terrigen? We know
Oh,
nothing
lovely. Nice reference.
We wouldn't be moving forward if this wasn't completely safe.
I Pokemon the comics.
Chimera
Yes, I
delivers
did.
the safety and protection of the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. combined.
Thank you.
Bruno's never gonna believe this.
Oh, hey kid, be careful.
Oh. Okay.
Weird. It reacts to you. Yeah, Phil Sheldon is a character in the comic book. I believe it was called Marvels by the same guy who did Kingdom Come, Alex Ross. Yeah, he's a beautiful artist slash storyteller. Amazing.
Looks like magic.
Meh. All right, fine. Oh look, they've got somebody to dress up as a scientist. All right, well, yeah, and he was just an ordinary guy who happened to be in the right place at the right time and take a variety of different photographs and generally chronicle Marvel's history. My Terrigen reacts Kamala. There's just no reason. Exactly, yeah. Harnessing Terrigen. Terrigen crystals are encased in a special Stark Industries reactor. Stark Industries designed reactor chamber. The Terrigen crystals are bombarded with intense amounts of radiation, creating energy reactions. Step 3, the Terrigen emits enormous amounts of energy, producing a harmless. I thought it said harmonies for a moment. Harmless gaseous byproduct which is expelled into the atmosphere. The energy is harnessed to power anything from helicarrier engines to city lights. Step 5. Step 6. Profit. Oh, something's beeping. Quick, let me answer the beeping and pretend to be like one of the people. No? Have you just been standing here? Have you not been looking around at all of the exciting things that are on offer here? Look, we could have had that mug. Another beeping thing.
Beta, this is the elevator to your fancy balcony. It needs your phone scanned. Do you have your comic books?
Yeah, but I never scanned them with my phone. Well, I guess I can do that now. I mean, what if I don't have a phone? What if I am one of the poor, underprivileged people who doesn't have a phone with which to scan things with? You're going to deny me entrance, even though I've collected all 5, and I'm an award-winning, well, not an award-winning, a winner of the competition? How horrible of you. Perhaps you could give me a phone when I start to enter here, eh?
Open sesame, comic book overlords.
Hey! Don't run ahead of me! Woo! We made it. Are you cosplaying as Bucky? Probably not. So where do the people who don't have VIP access go? Because, you know, I've only seen this entrance. Oh, is this a lift? It is. Captain America!
Thank you, truly, everyone. We're here to celebrate two amazing.
This is the best day of my life.
I'm glad, Baker.
Cap's talking.
They make us heroes look a lot more impressive than we actually are.
This is
We're
the
also
VIP
unveiling
access?
a new, clean energy
I guess you can see from here.
Territory.
Yeah.
I'm told it's quite powerful stuff. And to explain how it works, the man who discovered it all, Dr. George Tarleton.
Yay, Dr. George. Definitely not a horrible person who will turn on the Avengers at any point.
Captain Rogers, the Chimera is powered by a new mineral, Terrigen. 3 years ago, I found a strange.
No, look at the. No, I know he's not an Avenger, but
San Francisco Bay. Upon further tests, it was clear this mineral would be.
Oh.
San Francisco, the city of fine people, good food, and no parking.
Golden ticket, reach the VIP balcony, achievement unlocked.
Nice bag.
Oh no, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, we're here. They're there. Just the Avenger stunt doubles. Yeah, maybe.
Sounds pretty big for an accident.
There are no accidents.
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Try to keep up.
Grab the Quinjet net. Just in case.
On it.
Serious face. Alright.
Are you waiting?
Yeah, obviously. Figured I'd let you catch up. Whoa! This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
Way ahead of you.
Thor, see if you can clear a path on the bridge.
Aye.
Go! We gotta leave armed men out here. We need backup.
Well, here's backup. Why? Well, there's my first button press of the.
You are not worth.
As a hero, I guess.
Tony, Thor, what's your status?
There are mortals trapped. Lots of small, angry men with guns.
I just caught a bus.
Alright.
Maybe I should have had a bigger breakfast this morning.
Is that not dodge? That's jump. Alright, so I am dodging, it's just not particularly far. Press Y to perform a heavy attack. Oh, you hit me. Do I have a health bar? Yeah, I do have a health bar. There we go. While you were down, I smashed you. Is that really dodge? That's horrible. Alright.
Thor, thanks for the assist. We got civilians trapped behind those barricades.
Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them.
We got you, Thor.
Do you? Alright. Hold Y to power attack and break barriers. Alright, well, there we go. I did that.
This should be fun.
Pew!
Thor, who are we dealing with here?
They did not introduce themselves.
Hang on, those guns are shield issue.
I'll get Commander Hill on the line.
Oh
Cap,
my god.
They picked it
No.
today for a reason.
Agreed, Bruce. I'm staying with the Chimera until we figure out what's going on.
Can I? Hey, 1 second. 1 second, my friend. I want to test the thing. Alright. Now that it's over there, if I now press it. Oh, fun. Alright, okay, you can do that. Alright, but. Settings. Is it under gameplay? Shake sensitivity. Alright, so it can shake. No, okay. Target lock. Manual. Just behave your camera while in combat. Enable the feature will keep the camera focused on the last target until the enemy is there. To lock onto them. Okay. What's the other one? Manual off. Okay, so we have that. That is not what I want. What I want is maybe it's not going to be under graphics. Is it going to be under display? I doubt it. No, that's hard UI. Key bindings. Aim mode. Here we go. That's what I want. I want that to be toggled. I also want run mode to be toggled. And I guess, I don't know what defense mode is, but we'll put that in. Toggle. I think the hold will automatically leave defense mode when the button is released. Yeah, definitely don't want that. I like toggle, so I can turn it on and off. There we go. Yay! Oh wait, it doesn't apply to me because I'm using a controller. See, there's aim mode, but now I have to hold it down. Oh, you horrible! Why? Why? What on earth made you think that was a good thing? Alright, no, fine, whatever. Ow, ow.
Help me!
That was a weird animation. Alright, do this first of all, okay.
Are you hurt?
No, just stuck.
Lucky for you, I am mighty.
Mighty Thor.
Get to safety.
I was going to say, I know how to do this. I remember seeing the bump from before.
Thor, thank you.
Stay down. Help is on the way. Target. Kill the guy.
What's that? Can I do something with this? Oh. That was... Okay, so you can hit multiple people. Okay, cool.
Whoa, 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 Thunder God. Who said you could have all the fun?
Help me to carry a Warrior's Fury heroic ability. Alright. Presumably that's special attack or 6 seconds.
Gotta admit,
armored
that
for those
was
6
pretty
seconds,
impressive.
am I?
You surprised?
Ooh, cocky. I like that. Incoming!
Oh, more people? Alright, well.
Shields. Quick!
There we go, that got rid of your shield. Oh! You hurt me, you horrible person. Oh, okay, not just for... Ow. Alright, well I want you to shoot me, please. Alright, yeah, that's very boring. Look at all these green things they're dropping, whatever they are.
It's not over, Stark!
Hey, get back here!
Just got confirmation. A SHIELD convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read?
Come on, Tony. Those are important.
Okay, whatever.
If only I could steer.
Pulsar rockets. I'm glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
Those
So I
rockets are
can't
doing a
move
lot
up
of
and
damage.
down with the movement
Yeah, I
stick.
know.
I can
I
only
built the
direct
damn
with the camera
things.
stick. Alright. Well, that would have hurt me had I been, you know, not in this. I'm great at Iron Man
Cap,
flying,
we should
aren't I?
secure the Terrigen crystal if that thing gets hit. Already on it. Tarleton's heading down to the reactor chamber now.
Ah! Oh, look at how bad I am at aiming this.
Stay behind cover. All right. Which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
Hold LT to aim. RB to activate Unity Beam heroic ability.
Avengers, the convoy is carrying classified SHIELD prototypes. Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Hell! How's the cat? Oh, tell Fury I really love being shot at with my own weapons.
We'll keep you updated, and Goose is fine.
Ha! I didn't know you were listening to that part.
Is that all of them? Are they all dead?
I think these idiots would be running away by now.
Can't shake
Can
the
I cause
feeling we're
the
playing
car
catch
to
up.
explode? No, I can't.
There's
Okay.
something else going on here.
Okay. Oh well, I missed them all. Uh-oh.
All right, whose bright idea was it to outfit shield trucks with turrets?
Tony!
Oh, right. Mine.
Okay, so those green things are something, because you can collect them. Whatever they are. Alright, you want me to fly. I can't... No, I can dodge, but just not while aiming. Okay. Alright, well that was a... Oh, I've landed. Ow. Well, I'm getting my ass kicked here, aren't I?
What's going on down there, Tony?
Oh, nothing. Everything's just peachy. Just hoping these guys don't have...
Thank you,
They take it back. They've got pulsar tanks.
Cap, that ship's not ready for flight. Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
You'll need backup. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh no, he died. Oh, X, grab him with your I was holding X. Oh, you weren't close enough. Alright. Oh, you died before I could slam you. Ah, okay. Cool. What if I just hold and do that? There we go, we've got a ranged attack. Hello, you. Now we got another ranged attack off. How about you? I would like to slam you backwards and forwards. Nope, I can just slam you once. Oh, I can just keep slamming you like that. Cool. Right, well, started me shielded. I don't know what that means. My green range meter is going down. Press A to jump flat scratch surface. Okay. They jump over them. Okay.
Tony, Thor! Got some of those flyers on me!
Annoying little guys, aren't they? On my way.
Can I jump off? No. Well, I would love to have been able to have moved there, but wasn't allowing me to do that. Maybe it's because I hadn't finished off everybody who was over here. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe I just wasn't far enough along. I don't know. And I will never know. Hey, I can knock you over the end.
You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel cakes.
Focus, Tony.
Who wouldn't have wanted a funnel cake? Oh.
Avengers, talk to me.
Those tanks are doing a number on the bridge.
I can't. I'm the
They could fall if we don't take them out.
Hurry up, big guy. Can't take much more punishment.
That's pretty impressive. Why am I continually running forward?
Big green.
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Hulk smash!
Shit!
Charge!
We just want to play catch. The Hulk is causing more damage than the bad guys. Yep.
Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game. Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Down!
Nat is going to
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read?
Use RB to steamroll. To use steamroll heroic ability. All right. Okay, that went everywhere.
All hands.
Y and B
is
to
under
do.
attack. Evacuate the
Oh,
civilians.
because you were knocked down. All right, fine.
Fire
Cool.
in the hole! Go, go, go!
Wait, that's blocked.
Steve, do you read?
Kind of.
Nat! Nat! Tarleton, are you there? We're being cut off.
Captain, we have a problem!
I know, Doc. They're trying to hijack the Chimera.
Not fast! I've never seen readings like these.
I'll get to you as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, so that just recharges over time. These green things, whatever they are. Oh, well, I've been destroying more computers than everybody else. Oh, hey, you. Perhaps you would like a shield. Oh, you returned stuff at me. Oh, and I can't block it. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. While holding B, and then to vault over. Okay, I see. Strange reading is the doctor there. Alright, yep, fine. Hiya! That didn't do anything to you. Alright, well. Oh. Well, that wasn't right. Should we jump? Oh, that was a heroic dodge. How heroic of you.
Tarleton, I need an update.
The reactor won't stabilize. The turret's molecular structure is breaking down it into a gas. Something below is feeding energy into the reactor. It's extraordinary.
Take him down!
Do I get to play as? No, I'm playing as you.
The ship can't take much more of this.
I'm trying.
Where am I going? Oh, there's still one left. That's how it's done. Defeat 10 or more enemies with a single heroic ability activation. Really?
What's happening out there?
That doesn't feel like something I've just done.
Avengers, report!
Oh, is that your stun meter? That's what's below there. Alright.
Shepard in my sights!
Alright, so now I've got Brooklyn Brawler. What's this?
Avengers,
okay.
if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
We're going down.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb.
Dun,
Secure
dun,
the asset
dun,
at
dun,
once.
dun, dun. Oh!
Sonic bomb? Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
I mean, these are bad guys.
Now that is an entrance.
Ooh, Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Indeed, I just said that. Didn't you hear me?
We need to get that detonator. That bomb goes off, it could liquefy everything within a 10-mile radius.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Tony, Thor, the cables!
gonna say, I haven't got to play as Black Widow yet.
From one former SEAL agent to another.
Whee! Jumpy jump.
Since we last met.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah? Here's one. I'm kicking your ass!
You're just doing button prompts.
The base of the bridge is secure.
Am I meant to be steering? No, I'm just doing punches while watching everybody else.
I'm getting these strange seismic readings.
Truck!
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't. Which trucks? There are so many trucks around here.
Hungry? I'll take this.
Hey, I made it up here. Oh, well, that's a long way down. Don't fall.
You know, I was hoping to face you.
Funny, I've never given you a second thought. Come and get it.
Double tap. That would have been nice, no? I don't have any sort of...
That's so bad.
Oh. Alright, now we're getting into something else. That felt better than Tony's.
Oh, did I break your little jetpack?
Doesn't matter. I have this.
Yep.
Damn it. Hand it over.
Come and get it.
Oh, you're shielding. Alright then, I guess.
What?
I guess I have to do...
Come on. The more I fight, the more you learn, right?
Called photographic reflex.
Very sweet to avoid being parried. Okay. Athletic. Oh. Do you have to build them up without getting hit? Is that how you get heroics? Because I can see my whatever it is meter is going up. No, there it is. It's flashing. I don't know what that was. Why are you flashing? Should I be pressing? Ow! Should I be pressing? No, I don't know.
Your dance ends now.
You didn't have a shield a minute ago. Okay. Press RT to use Widow's grapple counter with blue or yellow attack indicators. Okay. Alright. Cool. Can I do it again?
Must be frustrating. Always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do with it? Sell it to the highest bidder?
I'm after something much more valuable.
What's that?
I won't spoil the surprise.
Ow. Alright, yeah, I'm getting... Hey, I'm over here. Oh, I was out of that red area, wasn't I? Oh, I definitely wasn't out of that area. I'm almost dead, so, you know, maybe I should... Oh. Ah, death. Oh well. Now we see how well... I did that on purpose so that we can see how well the... What?
Your dance ends now.
Oh, right, yeah. At the beginning. Alright, yes. Blue or yellow attack indicators. Have I been missing opportunities? Okay, I think I have been missing opportunities
Must
to
be
do
frustrating. Always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do with it? Sell it to the highest bidder?
that. Okay, you're a red attack indicator.
Much more valuable.
What's that?
I won't spoil the surprise.
Oh, that was a balloon, probably. I thought it was out of the area. Obviously, I'm not. Wow. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. I have been missing. I missed out on seeing what the attack indicators were.
Still
Right.
trying to piece it together?
You giving up?
Not a chance!
Oh, you're using red attack indicators. Okay. Can I? How can you be shielded? You haven't got a shield. Yeah, okay, I'm not able to hit you for some reason. Okay. Red attack indicators.
No!
What?
Where's your investigation left you?
That you're not the brains behind this. And this smells like distraction. I'm done talking!
Okay, so I've gone invisible.
Coward!
What's the matter? Don't like surprises?
Oh, and you're down, so I can do the specially things.
Take better notes.
Felt like a more traditional thing, even though I messed it up.
Guess you saw that coming, huh?
You think you've won?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, Romanoff. The world will remember this day. The day their heroes failed them.
Okay, heroes fail occasionally. Not always gonna be.
What's happening here?
City's collapsing.
Science related.
Damn it, they played us. Steve, can you hear me? Get the hell out of there!
Beta!
Screw this.
Oh, your fan fiction.
5
You never
years
know who
ago,
did it.
The Avengers paraded dangerous, untested technology, causing damage on an unprecedented scale. Our beloved Captain America was killed during the attempted theft of this technology. Thousands of other innocent people died, and many more still bear the scars of what has come to be known as A-Day. Hundreds fell sick, encased in strange
A-Day?
cocoons,
Well, I mean,
only
that
to
could be
emerge
today.
with dangerous,
Today.
otherworldly powers. With no known cure, the disease has spread across the country, and while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers promised to rectify the situation, it was Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. Many still lay dormant, unidentified. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
I mean, in the same way
Their
that a gun
activities
poses a
outlawed,
danger to
the
society.
once mighty
but,
heroes disbanded.
Could or could
But
not.
out of tragedy is born hope. After the government liquidation of Stark Industries, Dr. George Tarleton, himself a victim of A-Day and founder of Advanced Idea Mechanics, thinks science is the solution to our nation's problems.
I wish I knew what happened to Captain Rogers that day, but I was nowhere near the reactor room. I don't have those answers, but I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
Comforting words to those families torn apart by the disease. But is he too confident? Many criticize AIM's tactics. This so-called resistance army grows stronger every day. This is Phil Sheldon reporting live at the A-Day anniversary.
Can't see the revolution right under their noses. Come on. Where'd you guys go?
How much?
There's gotta be a clue here somewhere.
how much time has passed? Is that 5 years? Is it just next year? Probably not. I can't tell.
Hello there. If you get it right, copy everything, we'll find you. Now we're talking.
What?
Oh, Retro Stark.
Do you have a moment to talk, Beta?
Yeah, sure.
The girls are leaving for the mosque retreat in a couple of hours. It's still not too late to meet them at the bus.
It was tonight?
Kamala, we talked about this. Going to the retreat will be a good time to get away from all of this. Breathe some fresh air, laugh. Nakia will be very disappointed if you don't go.
You're right. I'll think about it.
Hey, you're wearing those bangles.
Very good. There'll be ice cream, eh? Oh, and best of all, no boys, so lots of fun. I love you, Beta.
I love you more. But you don't get it. Okay, where were we? Password hint. First love.
The Mark whatever reactor or armor thing.
Oh.
No.
What?
I mean, okay, I've just. Yeah, no boys means there will not be any happy because only girls there, right? Right? Exactly. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Oh, right. Duh. Dang. Come on, guys.
Is his first love himself?
No way.
I mean, it could be I space am space Iron Man, or it could be I am Iron Man, all one word. Where are the capitals? How do you?
Oh my god, I'm in! I'm in! I can't believe it! Oh, right. Copy everything. Bless your inflated ego, Tony Stark. Come on. No. Ah, bricked! I know I got something.
Actually, I am Iron Man. Actually, 69, 42, 420. Yeah, it could be. Sounds like a good password to me. Nobody will ever guess that.
Guess I really kicked the hornet's nest.
Why? Oh, they're coming for you right now.
Gotta get to headquarters and check out what's on this flash drive.
Alright, okay. Do I have the objective? Whoop! Get to Kamala's headquarters. Alright, okay. What if I say no and get caught instead? Is that better? Wow, you can leap. Wow, you're breaking ground as well. How did you manage that one? What? What are they making these roofs out of? As far as I can tell, you don't have superpowers yet. My god. What is wrong with you? How much do you weigh? Not to, you know, be indelicate. I think that was a button prompt. Oh no, you do have powers already. Okay. That's A to scramble up walls. Whoa! Oh, that was just... I could have gone up there. Oh, alright, I'm going this way instead now. Oh. I could have gone that way instead. Right, I see. There are multiple ways to go. Alright. Maybe? All of which lead to the same space, I assume.
These flying toasters are everywhere.
Oh. I found a comic. There are probably other comics in the other directions that I didn't get. Oh, I can fall down here. Is there a comic down here? No, alright, just a scrambly wall. Whee! Cap marks the spot. Press the shield.
Good tip, me.
Oh, that cap, but with the other one. Okay.
Hey, Captain Marvel. Thanks for the polymorph practice.
I would like to know what these practices are. I would have said cap marks a spot and then used that and then had it be Captain Marvel and not Captain America. Yeah?
She leaps and does not score.
I mean, couldn't you just get there a different way?
Nope, gotta get something to brace it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I didn't like that. You spend 50 hours tracing over every spot to get collectibles.
Thanks for the lift.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Given that I've now found one collectible.
There we go.
I mean, I had to try it, right? I had to see what would happen if I just jumped over the edge there. Alright, okay. Wait, is that a scrambly point? No? Oh well. Alright, I'll go onwards.
Who needs high-tech security when only I could make this jump?
I mean, they've got flying things which could fly into your place. Perfect runs. I can't add that to it.
Back to the old HQ.
I assume there's an achievement or something for doing a
my mess.
perfect run. Ooh. It's an X.
Just let somebody try to get me at range. Stretchy arms for the win.
I mean, you have in no way introduced what Kamala Khan's powers are, apart from, you know, she vaguely ran and made big hands and things. So, I mean, that could just be weird. I mean, it is. By the way, looking around, you might get a new Tomb Raider game next year. Yeah.
Supersized punches.
But not from Crystal Dynamics, I don't think. Because I thought they sold all the stuff to everywhere else.
Laptop's upstairs. Don't want to bump my head jumping up like last time.
Another comic found. Collectible. Oh, okay. Let's have a quick look at those collectibles, shall we? Hey, there I am. Cosmetic appearance item that displays the hero's identity and things. Oh, wow. Look at all these ones that have been unlocked because this is the definitive edition. My god, so many. Oh no, not all of them are unlocked. Okay, so you can buy them from cosmetic vendors. Oh, wow. Alright. Wait. Show me that again? Because takedowns... Oh, okay. So you can get you can buy different versions of... Or, I know, these are ones which are in there? And are a potential for it? Because this is... These ones are all ticked. Can I tick more? I have more of them? Okay, I can only have a certain number of them. And these are just ones which show up. Alright, we'll have that one. Well, I mean, there's a variety of them. And we've got a bunch of emotes we can do, some that are locked. Press I wonder why these are locked. Oh man! Well, there we go. I mean, I can see it happening over to the side, but apparently he did that. And here are outfits. All the different outfits you can have. How many... Have we got any locked ones at the back? We have. We got a bunch of locked ones. Cosmetic vendors. So I could grind to buy them. Buy the cosmetic cover DLC. Supernatural Avengers. Epic outfit. If I just press preview, I mean, it's just this. I've already seen this. Whee! I can spin on the spot on just 1 foot, apparently. We'll stick with what we got for now. Hey, look at all these things. There's our outfit. Choose view emotes. So is is none of them actually equipped? All right, let's have the drinking one because why not? And this is where you can equip gear. Got no gear to put in there. Oh, hold on. Show me that again. Range, defensive stuff, heroic stuff. You got a big old lightning bolt on your chest. We got artifacts. Minor artifact, and eventually you'll be able to equip a minor artifact too if you grind hard enough. And then, oh, these are all the takedowns that you can have. Yep. And then view comics, 8%. This is from various Miss Marvel set. Let's have a quick look. Number 1. Collect duplicate issues to increase stat bonus. Stat bonus is 0.5 willpower recovery effectiveness. Okay. And then, not got any of those, fine. Here we've got, the Black Widow series. 0.5 status resistance, okay. And here, Avengers. Yeah. 1% critical damage. Issues acquired. Okay, so you can get up to 5. Well, no, it says tier 1. Alright. Which one's that? Avengers Assemble. That must be after Avengers Disassemble. Oh, Secret Avengers. Not the one that I thought it was. There we are. The first Avengers. And then the one which introduces Captain America. Alright, okay, cool. Got a bunch of other... Are these sets to find? These are sets. Okay. Alright. Why is loadout still... Oh, because... Alright, wow, and we can learn more skills and things. Alright, well, we'll get into that when we get into that. Here are objectives again, and here are codexes. Apparently, codex. Flashing. Oh, right, because we got... I don't care about those, but let's have a look at this. Kamala's headquarters, location index. Well, once a Jersey City water tower, our secret turned it into our own personal headquarters when it was decommissioned by the Utility Planning Office. I'll now use it as a place to practice our powers in secret and research missing humans. Well, there we go. Okay, so we got these 4 people. And then Taskmaster. Okay, well, lots of stuff. This, presumably, is to be moved. Oh, you have to actually hold it. Alright, okay. I don't know where I'm dragging it to. Let's drag it. Oh, right, okay. Underneath there. Is there something behind it? Some secret? No, why would there be a secret behind it? Oh well. Hup. And then scramble.
Need my laptop.
Oh my god, I mean, how many... Can I just have them all?
If Abu saw these, he'd throw them out. He still thinks they're the reason for what happened to me on A-Day.
I mean, look at the number of copies of comics you've got here. I would love to have them all. It's going to boost my set, apparently. What do we got? Defending Asgard. No Normal. Super Famous. Last Days. And Crushed. I mean, maybe that's a reference to the fact that it's at the bottom, and thus is getting crushed. Maybe not. What do we got? Jersey City collectible. Can I have to move on? I think I noticed the blood pressure cuff I borrowed last week was missing, but assumed Amy misplaced it, and it'll turn up. It's not like he needs to use it anymore. It's just a precaution when he had that heart attack scare. Jesus. Then he still needs it. So, oh, there's an audio.
Abu noticed the blood pressure cuff I borrowed
I won't read
last
it out.
week
You can
was
have these
missing.
people.
But assume Dami misplaced it and it'll turn up. It's not like he needs to use it anymore. It was just a precaution when he had that heart attack scare. So far, according to the internet, my blood pressure's normal. So is my pulse and my temperature. Thanks to that children's thermometer I found in the bathroom cupboard. I'm trying to think of what else I could test to see if I'm getting sick, but that would involve stealing more medical equipment. I kind of wish Abu worked in a hospital instead of a bank. I also kind of wish Abu would let me talk to him more about this stuff. But he wants to pretend like A-Day never happened. He might be the only one in the entire country.
Hmm. No, sorry, I want to... Or is it under codex? Which... Why? Wait, no, you're no longer flashing. That's good. Alright, well, there's a thing. Well, this door. Cap. Are these the same? These are the same poses but smaller as the ones we saw at the thing. Although you've got shooty things coming out. I didn't notice shooty things coming out before. Yeah, same poses. Make use of those materials you've got. Computer programmers, or not computer programmers, but computer developers, game people. Another Jersey City collectible. Oh. It's 5 years. Okay, we've seen that now. It says it was 5 years after A-Day. Alright, give us the second thing.
In one of the tallest buildings in New York, the Avengers lounged in their tower, waiting for a world needing saving. All was peaceful for once on a rare, calm day for the world's greatest superheroes. That is, until Iron Man barged in the living room, swinging a plunger like a sword. "We have a problem," he announced, breaking the peaceful silence and making everyone wince. Dr. Bruce Banner peeked over the glasses resting on his nose. He wrinkled his brow, narrowing his eyes at the interruption to his readings. You'll have to be more specific. "In my toilet," Iron Man answered eagerly. Captain America was wearing a red, white, and blue apron, cooking in the kitchen. Captain Marvel came around the corner, still in costume, wiping sweat from her face. "Oh, good, I'm starving," she said tiredly. "Training SHIELD agents to fight aliens is not easy." "It's gonna be a while," Captain America said, still measuring ingredients. "Shall I order pizza then?" Thor asked. "No!" both captains said. Thor looked grumpy. He was the only one who liked pineapple on his pizza.
Ho ho ho. Alright, well, the laptop is over here. At least we got to hear the beginning of her fanfiction. Maybe we'll see more. Oh! Spotted. Was Tony Stark at the AIM conference? These are the people who are missing. Oh dear.
Alright, let's see what we've got. The Chimera? This must be the reactor room security footage. Dr. Tarleton.
Well, yeah. Why would he... What that...
You're supposed to be on the command deck. Oh, Cap. What's going on?
I don't know.
No way. Tarleton sealed him in? There's no
Oh, what a
malfunction.
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
He killed Cap.
You still don't know that he...
Oh my God, he killed
there was.
Cap.
You still don't know there wasn't a malfunction. He might have done it because it was the only way to do it.
Tiny Dancer? Oh no. Heroes Park? I don't know. This could be a trap.
Only one way to find out.
But what if it isn't? Someone needs to see this. Just be smart, Kamala. Hand over the proof, and you're done.
I don't know why I'm getting 50 XP bonuses. I don't know why.
Hello, I'm Dr. George Tarleton, CEO and founder of Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Well, this is a big city that I won't be going anywhere near. I assume I'm going down this zip line then. And they got holograms. I mean, surely that must still hurt your hands, right? Alright, well. Woo! To the ladder!
Down I go, I guess.
Third time's the charm, unsurprisingly. Still doesn't reach all the way down. Hey, still feels sheltered.
I get it.
Hundreds of survivors infected with dangerous, unnatural abilities. The inhuman disease.
Who is it? Is it somebody kicking in your door, showing their jackbooted thugs?
An inhuman has been detected in the vicinity. In accordance with Inhuman Protocol Section 3, Subsection 8-2, please remain still while we complete our scan.
What? There's one here?
No, it's fine. Just stay calm.
Scan complete. No inhuman DNA detected. Thank you for your compliance. If you would like to give feedback on your scan today, you can fill out a survey at AIM's website. Thank you.
Why didn't they scan her? Oh well.
Just happened.
See? No inhumans. Just a random inspection.
No, they said there was one in the area. Obviously it wasn't random. Oh, look at all those people down there. I mean, they don't need to see with eyes, so why aren't they scanning 360 degrees in all directions all the time? Oh, I could have seen the other from a different perspective. How exciting! Alright, well, up I go. With my giant hands becoming giant. Or with my normal sized hands becoming giant, sorry. I don't have giant hands, usually.
First time heading to the park this way. Forward, I guess?
No! There's a way over here! Hey, look! I have found a thing! Jersey City collectible. I mean, I don't know if it was a good or bad thing that they made it that obvious. Oh, damn it. I keep pressing the wrong button. We discovered...
The mayor of New York performed a first today,
Syntoid saved the
rewarding
day.
an inorganic entity with a key to the city. One of Advanced Idea Mechanics' new synthoids was honored on the steps of City Hall for bravery and heroism after he saved 6-year-old Holly Ann Ember from being crushed by an oncoming car. Her father, Sheriff Joseph Ember of Venture Ridge, Wyoming, said they were on vacation in New York and exploring Times Square when he lost sight of Holly Ann in the crowd. Luckily, the AIM synthoid was patrolling the area and saved the girl from the brink of death. This is not the first AIM device honored for its life-saving measures, but it's the first to get this kind of public and human recognition. CTO of AIM, Dr. Monica Rappaccini, commended the synthoid for acting according to its directives to preserve human life above its own. The mayor suggested both a contest to name the bot and a statue dedication in Central Park. As for the Embers, they were treated to a guided tour of one of AIM's facilities in New York by Dr. Rappaccini herself.
Rappaccini. Alright. Well, I will conveniently forget that. Oh. Come here, a helicopter. We've seen that. But now we have Jersey City, New Jersey. Jersey City is the hometown of Kamala Khan, located on the eastern seaboard. I mean, lots of other people live there too. It's not just Kamala Khan. Anyway, Jersey City is across the Hudson River from Manhattan. Kamala can see AIM Tower, formerly Avengers Tower, from the roof of her family's apartment building. Wait, why? Social? Oh, this must be where other people can look at things that... Or I can play with other people in the multiplayer thing. Oh, look at that. I made it up. What if I'd gone down?
If Tarleton's lying about the command deck, who knows what else he'd be lying
What is
about.
over here? Is there another? Yes, look at this. Jersey City collectible. Again, I pressed the wrong button again because I will never learn. That one that I'm on.
Before I had the procedure, I couldn't control myself. My parents were terrified to be around me.
That is very soft.
2 hours.
Is that
after
coming
the
through at all?
procedure, I was walking laps around the hospital floor, and I couldn't and wouldn't hurt anyone.
If you or a loved one is exhibiting the signs or symptoms of the inhuman disease, call your local AIM clinic to make an appointment to get tested. Clinical trials for the cure are accepting new patients daily. Don't live in pain. Let AIM help.
It's not about that. It's about powers that you have that they can't control. So they need to remove them. Powering the cities of the future. Whee! Smash. It's around for things. Ooh. Hello, painted on room. That looks weird when you try to look at it from other perspectives. Alright, well, presumably I'm sliding down. And now, to catch this thing.
What was I thinking?
You were thinking of having fun.
Not graceful, but made it. Okay,
Good about Captain
get to the
America.
cat statue.
Alright, we'll do.
Hello,
Heroes Park.
Been a while.
Oh, it's Iron Man.
My parents used to bring me here all the time when I was a kid.
Can we get in there? I mean, surely these aren't... apparently they are enough to stop me. Look. There's... No, I can't go over... Apparently I can't. Whee! I can't do that. Is that my leg stretching as I go over there, or is that just weird? I can't tell if my legs are going all stretchy as I jump over there, or if it's just bad stuff happening. No, no, I've fallen down into the thing. Never mind.
AIM's tearing this place down to build their new clinic. Such a waste.
Heroes Park. I mean, even if you prove it was somebody else.
Everybody's a critic slash vandal.
We can leave! Yay! No more superheroing for us, no? Alright, okay. Oh, is this the right way? Am I coming the right way, or is this a hidden pathway, or... Is this just an alternative way?
All Inhumans. All missing.
Wonder who
This
took
is what
them.
I was really worried about. The first person they called Inhuman. Wow. It's really been 4 years.
I mean, I know they're calling the Inhumans Inhuman because of the Inhumans, who are a...
Should be a good place to stake out Cap's statue up ahead.
because of the... because that is what they're called in Marvel, in the comic books. But you're not going to call them the Inhumans. If these people who have a disease, they're inhuman. Come on. That's just asking for... Oh, that looks like a thing. Oh well, maybe later. We go down here into the water. Splashy, splashy. Eh. Go home. How did you write that on the side? Yeah, I was going to say upside down controller.
Richard's
Probably
just redeemed upside down controller.
Yep. Different voice as well. Why not? Try a different one all the time. Oh.
Need a hand, big guy?
Hulk has been flattened. Hulk has been smashed. Alright. You can't see it, but I am in fact doing upside down controller, so expect me to be worse than I have been. Hey, I remembered which one it was. Which button it was.
Too long.
Oh, but I didn't remember which direction to go. That's proof that I'm upside down, or, you know, I'm just playing regularly. This is not me scouting out the area, is it? We found it on one principle level ones. Requirement we stand up for those who believe in the odd. Huh? Odds of the no matter the odds of the consequence.
Tiny dancer?
Hey. Where are you going?
Home.
No, we know it's Zach and Liam now.
We just got here. Hey, want a drink?
Nope.
No thanks.
You just drank out of it. Who knows what horrible
What?
things you have?
Are you paying your respects?
I'm just taking a shortcut, that's all, fellas.
Shortcut.
Come on, get out of there.
Right. Cool lighter. So you want him back, huh? So they can kill more of us?
What? No.
No? No?
They can kill
What is
any
it?
of us.
And humans get you going?
Come on, fellas.
Stupid sympathizers.
Stop!
Or I will upside down smash you.
Candle Kid's got a girlfriend. Zach, check out her bag.
Check out her t-shirt.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I just want to go home, okay, man?
What are you doing?
My kid brother was there on A-Day. He wrote some dumb stuff about Captain America.
It wasn't Cap's fault.
It's all their fault. He turned all freakish and purple. And then they took him away. Hey, take it easy.
Zach, enough,
No, he's
dude.
dead.
Stop!
He's dead.
I said stop!
Give her. She's one of them!
Yeah,
Don't
I
let her
am.
touch you. We gotta go.
Dude, are you okay?
Come on, let's go.
Don't touch me.
What? You're Tiny Dancer, right? What do I do with this?
What are you talking about? Please, just let me go.
Maybe one of those was Tiny Dancer. Who will ever know? Not me.
Gotta move.
Get out of the park undetected. Well, I don't think that's happening.
That wall.
Particularly not while I'm, you know, upside down. Did you spot me? Whee! Oh look, it's gonna make me jump over the bridge or go down here or... Huh?
They're going where they're going.
Oh, that is... I went to rotate the camera slightly. Nope. I've got to keep moving when I want to rotate the camera and rotate the camera when I want to go moving. Can I go this way? No. I mean, that would be too easy to just go and hide in a bush, eh? Cameras. Upside down controllers.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
No, they're not. They're just here. Oh, we're back at Tony Stark's statue. Okay, cool. I mean, do you have cones of vision? Why would you have cones of vision? Why would you not build things with 360-degree sensors?
Can I even go home?
I don't know where you're meant to be headed. I mean, probably this way? Eh, well... Yeah, I mean... You're just going through the same area again.
Roger. That's right. Your friend wants your help. Go.
Okay, so I could have gone that way, but now I'm going this way twice. Oh no, maybe I can go out.
That's my way out.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Too many guards out front.
Maybe that's not your way out then. Maybe you go this way and go
Who's the
round?
fuck, she said. Meet Tiny Dancer, she said.
Where do I know Tiny Dancer from?
Stupid.
It's certainly a phrase from pop culture. Woo! 6 months! Thank you for being here for 6 months. And, you know, having supported me. I do appreciate you. No, you didn't see me. Oh, no, you did see me. Well, there we go. Now you go to bed. You were up super late. Finishing up work before you take your vacation. I'm not going to say America, but corporate culture. Because it happens everywhere. Oh well, you saw me as well because I just blundered straight into you. Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. Yeah, that is certainly the phrase. Oh look, it's him doing his trademark Rory thing. Looking not like any of the people who have ever played the Hulk in live action versions of things. I'm gonna go this way because nobody has looked in this direction. Nope. Not threat evaded, but clever person not getting caught. First time's a charm. She was here. Okay, they know that this place is now open. Hey, it's a thing that we can climb up that I saw before. Huzzahs!
Kamala, think. Somewhere they won't find you. Sewers. Hope these guys don't swim.
Yuck.
Oh, ew.
Police line, do not cross. Well, that's alright, I'm not crossing the line. I'm going somewhere else. I thought they said herpes for a moment, which I thought was, you know, certainly something you could get while you were upside down. Upside down while you were in the sewers.
Here I come.
I'm the only one who was upside down. Whee! I don't want to find any,
Oh no. This is way more ew.
I don't want to find any, hey, there's a shiny thing over there. Oh!
Let's get down there, now.
I'm about to have company.
Oh, whoops, that was you. I thought that was a flying thing. Oh, sorry.
I want to know as soon as you see them.
They're cutting through.
I guess we can go this way? I mean, I don't know why I'm staying in the water when I could, you know, get out. Alright. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Let's hope that I find lizard monsters down here, eh? Making my fanfiction real. Whee! Oh my god, you're disgusting. Or you're covered in disgusting things, I should say. I sure hope I can go back and get the things that I have missed, if there are any that I've missed. Because I feel like I've missed some things. Up here. Stupid upside down controller. Determined to get to the end. Hold X. For what? Oh.
Pushing dumpsters is not how I imagined this day ending.
Oh, because now I can escape out of there. Right, well, I don't want to escape out. I don't want to escape out of there without investigating what's around here. Oh, they're cutting through. Alright, okay. Then let's go back and go this way. No! Go through! Ah! There we are.
Aim's got humans looking for me too? Who can teleport?
Really? I missed that. Alright. Oh, well, we're not... I can stretch your arms. Press A in mid-air to swing from poles and grab and jump high ledges. Grab points are indicated by the HUD display when in range in mid-air. Well, alright, let's try this upside down. Woo! Nope. Look. Can I? Okay, given that, you know, if I look down, if I go down and around over here, there's a... There we go. See, look, there's a thing here that I could land on so that I can go back and try again. The fact that I actually died in this bit is pretty impressive. Oh my god, you are covered in yuck, aren't you? Oh, you can do that as well. Cool. Wait, turn the camera. Oh my god. Alright, nope. Back up the right way. Because I am just not... It has been long enough and I am doing horribly. Woo! Well, that would have been death. That's fine. No, alright, well, we'll go this way. Oh, I could grapple up there, or I could walk past it and see if there's something here. There is! Look! I found a thing! Oh, how excited I am. Jersey City collectible. Oh, and I pressed the wrong key. Despite being the right way up. 5 of 6.
Dear Mr. Pertuse, it was with great concern and regret we received your letter in regards to your wife and son and their disappearance on A-Day. As an employee of a well-respected contractor with advanced idea mechanics, we felt it was only right to go above and beyond to answer your questions. I wish we had better news, but there is no record of your loved ones being rescued from the disaster. As you know, the rescue and recovery efforts in San Francisco are still ongoing, even 5 years on. I cannot in good conscience promise that they may still be found alive, but I can assure you that AIM is doing everything in their power to find you an answer to what happened to your loved ones. In the meantime, enclosed is a check to help you and the rest of your family, though it cannot possibly match the cost of all you have been through. We hope this will aid you in these difficult times, and that you will continue to work with Advanced Idea Mechanics as a valued partner and member of the AIM family. Sincerely, Dr. Lyle Getz, Lead Researcher, Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Well, there we go. We can't replace your loved ones, but we can give you money! I really want to wash.
Looks clear.
You are absolutely caked in that. I mean... Congratulations on,
She's still a liability.
on making it look disgusting. Well done, programmers.
Oh, good. You're awake. I'm so sorry. Those synthoids were only following their security protocols.
Oh, are you going to be Moodok?
Stealing private information is a serious offense.
Monica, give her a moment.
Hey, what's going on? Where are you people taking me?
Somewhere safe. Forgive me. I know I don't quite compare to my holographic counterpart, But it's a nice trick for the shareholders.
Dr. Tarleton?
In the flesh.
Why did you hack our servers?
I didn't steal anything.
And what were you looking for? The cure, perhaps? Kamala, AIM only wants to free us from being at the mercy of the powerful.
By being powerful
Their
themselves.
subjectivity. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal. A-Day was a prime example. You are lucky to be alive. But with technology, we can right their wrongs. We can give you back your normal life.
Never had a normal life.
Look, I just guessed a password, okay? I didn't think I'd actually get in.
She is clearly violent. Her infection must be getting worse.
What? I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Who did it hurt?
Of course not. But what happens when you lose control again? What happens when you hurt someone that you love?
I mean, they were bullies.
Even the Avengers had to suffer for their hubris.
You gonna remember this?
Hey, were you there? I mean, when Cap died. Were you there?
Yes. Luckily, Monica found me on the command deck. Her regenerative formula saved my life. Come on, Kamala. Let's do this. Yes? Let AIM help you.
Time to run away.
I'll take my chances.
Damn it, George! Get the girl, now!
Well done, Kamala. You just outed yourself as an inhuman.
Meh.
Stupid. What were you thinking, huh? Join the Resistance? Become some kind of hero? You can't go home. Abu, they'll punish them for hiding me.
I mean, they're gonna do that anyway. You know that, right?
I really messed up.
How come your face is getting wet but your hair isn't? That's an impressive superpower.
Utah. The old shield base. The Resistance has to know what to do. Oh, crap!
Oh, alright. Whee! Run and jump and run.
There's nowhere to hide. I have to get out of town.
Yep. By taking the bus.
No, you don't!
Hey, quick time events. Everybody loves those, right?
Take that!
I mean, I don't know how else you could do this sort of...
What? Stop running! Kamala Khan, stop running!
Not gonna happen.
Is that Black Widow? Going this way. Okay, so you were meant to do fail that bit.
Helping me? Sticking around to find out.
Yep, let's have some dodgy.
Yes.
Look behind you. Did they just see your giant hands? Whoever's in this room. Uh-oh, they're cutting their way in. Uh-oh.
Guess I gotta fight my way out of town. Okay, let's do this.
Whee! Polymorph. Each hero has an intrinsic meter that limits usage of their special abilities. Nurse Marvel's polymorph ability allows her to reshape her body automatically To avoid attacks with blue indicators while increasing our offensive strength. Hold RT to use the polymorph ability. Using the ability drains intrinsic energy, which will regenerate over time. Hold RT to counter incoming attacks and increase melee damage. Okay. Well, now I know that.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Oh. I mean, I'm holding it.
What gave me away? Are those grenades?
What are those green things? Can I pick those green things up? Can I do anything with them? No, who knows? Hello. I'd like to counter your attack, please. Oh, I didn't counter it, but it dodged it or something? I don't know.
Come on. Is that all you got?
Oh, well, I hit a thing. Are you an explosive thing as well? Hello, you. I want to try... Okay, yep, giant fists. Cool. Can I now pick up these green things? Oh, there's people up there doing grenades. Alright. Well, something happened there! Whatever it was, perfect game. Use RB to use high five. Oh, right, okay. Yep, I see that.
Great, my favorite. Stop trying to kill me.
Hello, anybody else up here? Oh, I thought you were down. Dead. Okay, well, I-5 is just one thing. Alright. Hey, hey, I got invincibility frame, so that grenade exploded in my face and it didn't matter. Oh. Where are you? Oh, you're stuck behind that thing. Alright. Come on down. There we go. And there's somebody else? Yeah, you up there. Hey, I want to try counter. Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll high-five you. There we go. Got rid of you all. Not doing too badly.
Come on, Nakia. Cover for me. Say I went on the retreat with you.
Now I have no. You have no way of getting on.
Hi, Jersey.
Subject 1102 can clone herself almost perfectly, with the exception of a slight color variation in the eyes.
The cells are splitting down the center, creating two separate individuals. It's like the planarian flatworm, only human.
Exactly. And can retain all the memories of the original subject. 0925 can create powerful bursts of energy, and there's at least a half a dozen with fire-based abilities. We're building an arsenal.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes, no more mistakes.
It's time for another dose.
I feel fine.
You were in a coma for 6 months. Earlier, you could barely contain your cough. A few more doses of my regenerative formula, and your treatment will be complete.
They still light candles at the base of that statue.
F Jersey. Game complete.
If not for that hammer, I'd have torn the thing down.
Yep.
Leave it. Why have the public thinking you're still worried about the Avengers? Let my people handle it. We have Adaptoid to launch.
You're right.
Patient unknown.
This version may be a bit more potent.
Is it stabilized?
Almost.
This is incredible!
I mean, oh, things popping in the background there. I mean, I don't want to say now we know what his O-face looks like, but you know, that is immediately what I was thinking. Escape the clutches of AIM in New Jersey. The adventure begins. No, you pick up the phone first, and then you put the coins in. That's how it works. You don't leave the...
You have reached Yusuf Khan. Please, leave a message and I will return your call.
Hey, Abu. So I took your advice. I'm with Nakia and the others on the retreat. Can you believe there's no cell service out here? I had to hike all the way up to this payphone to make this phone call. Anyway, you're right. We're having a blast. I'll be home late Sunday. Promise I'll be good. Love you more.
Ow. She had to lie. That's not good.
All the conspiracy theories online point to this canyon as the Resistance home base. They're the only chance I've got.
Alright, well. Good for them, I guess.
Woo! Yeah. At least I know someone's been out here anyway.
How do you know someone's been out here? Because it's scratched?
Just like me to travel across the country chasing rumors. Yeah, but crazy rumors are all I got.
Oh.
AIM's out here too? I have to hurry.
Oh, of course they are. AIM are everywhere. I don't think you're going to see any comic book covers just lying around here, though. Let me under. Oh. If we can get that to happen again, that'll be good. Where you suddenly went bald. Nope. Okay. I mean... Is this the way I'll be coming back? Or could I have gone that way instead? Well, whatever. I went under the thing.
Finally! Something not made of rock.
Yes! It's wood. It's a tree.
Is this a good sign or a bad one?
Prolonged exposure is fatal. Is this game co-op? Yes. Yeah, there is a multiplayer campaign thingy. But not in this section of it. This is specifically the... Ow. You got injured. This is specifically the single player bit of it. But yeah. There is co-op multiplayer-y stuff.
The Resistance. This is where they are. It's gotta be. No. AIM found them first.
Support heroic. When a hero takes damage, their willpower decreases. Regain willpower while playing Kamala Khan by utilizing healing spirits. Support heroic ability. When the left heroic meter is full. Okay, press that to activate it. Okay. I'm heroic. Hey, you. What I would like to do is... Oh, there we go. Deal with those ones first of all. Alright, I can punch you as well. With my ranged attack. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh, ow, I got hurt. There we go. Is my left... I don't know which is my left heroic meter. I assumed it was one that, you know, was on the left there. Oh no, okay, I see. It's the one down the bottom. This is anyway. This is the Marvel Avengers game, which is being delisted from Steam and everywhere on the 30th. So if you do not have it by the 30th of September, you will never be able to get it. At the moment, it's 90% off. So you know, for like £3 or whatever your equivalent is, it's good enough. Okay, so now I can do high five. But I don't want to. I don't want to do my big attack just to see what it's like. There we go. I did a thing.
Aim got here first. Hello?
Hello. Oh, well, I destroyed that. Fragments, 50% bonus resources. Alright. And just disband collectible. Okay, loads of collectibles. Do I want to go in here is the point. Is this gonna...
Maybe they got away before.
Okay, no. Here's another collectible. The Avengers disband collectible part number 2. Fragments with a 50% bonus resources.
No. Some must have escaped. They have to be around here somewhere.
I mean, they don't have to. They could all be dead. This could all be a wild goose chase for you. But, I mean, I did see a thing over here that I could swing on, so, you know, presumably the game continues and it doesn't just end exactly where it is. Oh, I pressed the wrong key again, because why would I not? Why would I never not press the wrong key? Alright, well, there we go. We got 2 here. Let's see what we got. Come on. There we go.
We're leaving everything behind. All the hardware, the drives, everything. I don't like this any more than you, but given the circumstances...
I mean,
I
don't bother to create a thing where it fits on my screen.
Quinjet
No.
F-530 should
Agent
be scrubbed from the manifest.
Woo?
No
Someone.
one from AIM will know it's here. Per your other concern, we'll flush the network before we shut the lights off. It's clear AIM does not have the same priorities as us, so I'm not taking chances. We've had shakeups before, but I'll be honest, since A-Day, this is uncharted territory for us all. In 6 months, my guess is S.H.I.E.L.D. will be dissolved entirely. I know you're freaked out, and that's good, because so am I. But I need you to keep up appearances for now. I've got your back.
Good.
I wanted to take... I want to take
That was a
this moment
huge
to
pause.
personally apologize to the American people. The past is written. I know I can never erase what happened. But I do hope my actions today will help prevent a tragedy like this from ever happening again. It is my intention to abide by the ruling of this committee, and I will take the necessary steps to ensure the dissolution of our organization. Each of us had a part to play in the events of A-Day. Each of us has blood on our hands. I just hope someday the world can forgive us. Thank you.
We got more. What have we got here? No, we had that one. Hero Park. Is that the one that we didn't look at? Yeah. Once dedicated to honouring the Avengers, Heroes Park has become ground zero for the growing conflict between AIM and its supporters, and those who wish for the return of the superpowered. Park statues have been both defiled and enshrined, and an A-Day memorial stands amidst the grounds, reminding all of those who were lost. AIM intends to raise the park and build a new state-of-the-art headquarters in the months to come. Regions. I mean, given that it shows a map of ostensibly almost all the world, and there are one of 7 regions, I would expect this to be all over the world, but somehow I think it's going to be American-centric. Utah Badlands encompassed a vast stretch of dry, eroded terrain with minimal vegetation in northern Utah in the United States. SHIELD once maintained several secret facilities throughout this area. They're not secret anymore. Rumor has it that AIM has since taken over these facilities and converted them to their own use. Well, there we go. And, you know, I'm just going to... There we go. Just get rid of that so that it's not blinking anymore. Alright. Jumping jumps. Where? Uh-oh. Get out of here before it all falls down on us. Yeah, I feel safer on this bit. Well, you know, I could fall to my death. That wouldn't be so bad.
Just need to get up high and see where I'm at.
Oh, can I just immediately skip that one? Woo!
Don't get mad, Abu. I'm just stretching my arms.
Ha 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 ha. God, you... what is... run, 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 run. Do I need to jump? Oh, okay, you made it this time.
Whoa!
Last time you didn't.
I can't believe I just did that.
You're incredibly dirty again. And this time not from going through a sewer, but these are the same clothes you wore in the sewer.
Out here. I mean, I'm freaking out.
Whee! Who needs a grappling hook, eh?
No way. The Chimera. I found them.
No, you found the Chimera.
I can't believe I found them.
I mean... Hey, I leveled up! And got a skill point. What does that mean? Last but not forgotten, discover the location of the Chimera. Achievement unlocked. Do I just want to jump straight onto those blades and die? Well, as I've got a skill point, and, you know, I can do something with skills now. Here we go. Can I level this up? Or is this one already... No, I can buy those ones. Alright, so light attack, X, this combo of sweeping punches and stuff. The damage increases per hit. It's got low impact, medium stun, and reaction select, normal, and knockback. Alright, so instead I can buy Whirling Wallop. Hold X to leap upwards. I can buy a Spin Kick. While sprinting, press X to do a jumping kick that hits all nearby enemies. Okay. I could buy while dodging, press X to perform a far-reaching sweep that trips all nearby enemies that aren't attacking or blocking. But I really want to do the ones which are attacking me. What's this one? Flying Fist. Oh, this is in the air where you can do a thing, and this is hold X to break through enemy guard with downward kicks. Alright. We've got ranged, and then we've got intrinsic abilities. Can I do anything with these ones? Press X immediately after parrying an attack to knock away nearby enemies. That is what I would like most of all, I think. Unless... Can I buy that one, or do I need to get this one next? Because that one, I mean, that says it's locked. So I'm assuming I can't. Unless I need both of those in order to get that one. That would make sense, but that one's locked as well. Perhaps I need to... Hero level 10 required. Hero level 5 required. Okay, so I can have... Hip check required. Do I have hip check? That's hip check. Okay, so I have to go there to there to there. Alright, fine, so I won't get that one, because that is the one that I really want. The ability to attack backwards. Or attack back after having countered. Hold RT during whip first to grab and hold a stand-side enemy. Move them around, then release them with RT to throw them. Larger targets cannot be grabbed and forcibly shoved back in contact. Okay, but I can smash them around. No, okay, let's just buy something for the light attack. Let's just have the hold X one. That looks good. There we go. I used a skill point. Woo! And that's holding X. Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, almost all over the edge there. Scripted rather than me being an idiot, as would usually happen.
It's gonna be dark soon. Last thing I want is to be caught in a creepy canyon at night.
Is it? Are you sure?
Score!
I also want to do the scrambly thing as well. Whee! I like the animations on this. And from the little we've seen of Kamala so far...
Dang it! Oh, did you see that?
No. Oh, well, I fell to my death. I thought I was going up that big bit. Obviously not. Obviously I'm doing a running jump here.
Oh, man.
As I was saying, with the little we've seen of Kamala Khan, you know, he seems to have a fun personality. Whee!
Woo! Made it!
Did everything fall down behind you? Well, that was slow motion falling. Alright, okay, won't be coming back that way. Okay, that's got resources in it for building something.
The resistance has to be here.
Fragments, whatever they are. And this, I don't know. Comic found collectible. Alright, what comic did we find? And again, why would I press the right buttons in order to look at the comics? I would instantly press the wrong one. Oh. We've got new stuff doing here. Plague drones, security drones. Well, that's good. What I want, sorry, is... Now, this isn't a comic that I got. Decommissioned Chimera, once housing the experimental Terrigen reactor, flagship of the Avengers West Coast Initiative, was decommissioned after A-Day. Chimera was moved to a remote shield wax site in Utah to be dismantled, but rumors persist that it is still intact and being used as headquarters of the nascent resistance movement. Oh, well, there we go. No, you've still got, why are you still playing? Oh, because I've got all of these outfits that I've unlocked because this is the definitive edition of the game on sale for 90% off. So alright, well, I've cleared out the top one. Now, where's this new comic that I got? The Avengers disband. Dr. Banner's statement, and yeah, that's the thing. We've seen that. AJ preparations. Jersey City. No, I mean, none of those are comics. That is all of the stuff. Then we're back on the characters. So, view comics. There they are. Oh. Did I just get... The set is complete, but I had that already. So did I get... Did I get a second one of these? Because that makes sense. Because I've got two of those now. Did I get a second one of these? Nope. Or maybe a second one of these. And nope. Alright, okay. Can I... I can't just move with the D-pad. Okay, that's better than having to move over there every time. Alright, okay. Well, I got comics. I've got 8% of the comics. 7 of 88. Oh, I haven't tried my emote yet. Let me emote. Yep.
Maybe
Yummy,
they'd
yummy.
have guards posted or something.
I mean, maybe you don't exist. Or maybe they don't exist, sorry. Maybe this is not the resistance you thought it was. Oh, what have we got here? A new... The Avengers disband collectible. Alright. Yep, press the wrong button again, because... Why would I learn? Why would I learn? Jesus.
How many times do I have to explain this? We take the safety of civilians with utmost seriousness. And what happened on A-Day couldn't have been predicted. And we did everything we could to minimize the loss of life.
So, you're saying, for the record,
that the Avengers do not pose a risk to the citizens of this country?
I am saying that again. Is short-term memory a common problem among senators from...
Why, then, would your colleague, Dr. Banner, say otherwise?
Sorry, what?
In his interview, Dr. Banner stated, in no uncertain terms, that he believed the Avengers could, and continue to be, a source of potential danger to the populace.
So, I mean... no more so than anything else. Oh, another resource thing. Let's punch it out. There we go. 50% fragment bonuses, for some reason. Presumably because the game is coming to an end and they want everybody who's in single player to get a decent amount of things.
Somebody's home.
No, we can't bash through that. Oh well.
Oops. Down was the reactor room. Up's probably the way to go.
Holy crap, I must be close.
Why? I guess maybe. You just went up one flight. This obviously isn't the way that people regularly come in.
Holy crap! The command deck. Where is everyone?
There isn't anyone. Everybody died a long time ago. Oh.
This is it. This is the Resistance headquarters.
They didn't resist for long. Nothing else to look at or pick up or collect. Alright. Whee!
People were definitely sleeping in here. But how long ago? Did those AIM drones outside scare everyone away?
No, look how dusty it is. And covered over. It was clearly something else. Ages ago.
Kind of dusty.
Exactly.
No. They're here somewhere.
You're the Resistance, Kamala. You and Tiny Dancer. I'm assuming is Black Widow. Oh. But I've got no... But I've got no idea if that is true or not.
Ms. Romanoff, would you say you are the second in command of the Avengers organization?
No.
I don't suppose you could clarify, in Captain Rogers' absence, who speaks for the Avengers?
We never had a formalized plan for what would happen if... I can do my best to speak on behalf of the others, but Cap... Only Steve could have truly spoken for all of us.
Because he was the leader? Because you defaulted to him? Because he was a nice guy? For all of those reasons? Oh. I mean, it's not exactly. Ha 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 ha! This time I remembered to press the right button. Payday preparations.
I don't appreciate Stark Industries setting roots in my own backyard without so much of a courtesy call. Tony loves to play this all off like the natural growth of the Avengers, but this whole thing reeks of his ego, just like the inside of his tin tux. I know you're working closely with him, and I don't want to sour your working relationship, but sometimes you'll find you just need to outmaneuver him, or else he's always going to construct a scenario where he's the hero on center stage. PIM Technologies has been in the region doing similar work on clean energy generation, but he never even bothered to talk to us, because it's all about him, not about the science. And the public will eat it up. Anyway, I'm ranting. I'm glad you reached out, Monica. You could use someone who knows Tony and what he's capable of in your corner. I just want to make sure he doesn't take advantage of you. He's good at that.
Oh, there we go. Achoo! Because it's dusty.
Hello?
Right, go if I was right. Well, that's where we're meant to be going, so this is... I don't know. Oh no. I can't use it. Alas. 1 second, let me look around. See if there are any more collectibles. Anything? Alright, okay, we'll do this. Oh, that was the jump button because I'm an idiot and pressing
Maybe
the
they
wrong
hid
thing.
in the crew quarters
Again.
and got locked out thanks to the flaky power.
No.
Ugh, figures.
Oh, now I have to go over to that
Gotta
bit.
get the power back on.
Look for a way to power the war table.
Maybe there's a breaker or something I could flip.
I don't expect to be getting any minigames like we did in Spider-Man. Purely because of the way that would kind of not work in multiplayer. Hello!
There. I think I can reach it.
Of course you can. Just stand back at a safe distance and then stretch.
Just focus.
Grab the lever.
Just gotta stretch.
Yeah, I just wanted you to miss aim for all. There we go.
Got it! Yes!
Okay, but now you can fall down. Now you're back down at the bottom again. Ow.
Wow. Nice one, Kamala.
Fortunately, all that mud and dirt must have cushioned your fall, so you didn't lose anything.
Hello?
Anything over here?
Something else scared everyone away then.
Was that Banner?
Sounds like this old thing's falling apart.
Oh yeah, but it's a nice place to live all the same.
What's that?
It's a shiny thing. Ooh. But not a collectible.
Wow. Is that what I think it is?
Oh, it's Cap Shield. Okay. Wow, that is a shiny thing.
Whoa. How is this still here?
Because nobody wanted it, apparently.
It's so light.
It really shouldn't. It should absorb all sound as well. That's what vibranium does. So there shouldn't be any noises.
You were right, Cap. Terrigen was powerful stuff.
Who's there?
Oh no.
You're trying to run away from the Hulk. What?
Wait, don't hurt me!
Why? Why would you try and kill me? I'm just a nice person. And how did you get over there so quickly? Well, that was the thing that happened. Ah! You know, I would have liked a little bit more warning than just immediately falling. Alright, here we go. Do this bit again. Over the top, down. There we go. Why are you trying to kill me? I haven't attacked you. The Hulk's never been as mindless as this. made it in. Thanks to Cap's shield.
Dr. Banner, can we talk about this? Look, I need your help, alright? What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave me alone! I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Guess what with the shield? Oh yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
Hey, I earned a skill point. Press to open the skill screen. Alright, okay. I mean, why are you giving me this now when I've already leveled up once? Okay. Use skill points to level up heroes and gain new abilities. Hover over an unlock skill icon and hold to acquire the skill. Newly available skills are highlighted yellow. Okay. Oh, you're newly available, are you? Because I could only do that at level 3, is it? You guys, I would like to be able to look at the other things. Can't do that? Fine. Alright, you hold Y to punch to charge up a powerful double punch. So enemy defense and deals additional stun. Alright. How does that differ from the Y that I was already doing? Or was I not doing that? Alright, and now I can look at the others. Yeah, I know I've got insufficient skill points. Is that all that's holding me back from these ones? Insufficient skill points. Well, that one requires level 5, right? Okay, yeah, that is insufficient. That is hero level 5 required. Okay, fine. I mean, we can do this.
No wonder the Resistance bailed on this place.
Because Hulk is here? Hulk is the strongest one there is. I mean, if it's just time, then I high five as a support ability. Just to make sure I'm full up on health after, you know, having been attacked by them. Breakable walls. Certain heroes can break through walls using power attacks. Breakable walls are highlighted with an orange glow when using tactical awareness. Aha! Tactical awareness. Can I? There we go. Thank you. Any other walls that I can break through? No, it was just a shine off of there. Alright. Raw, indeed. And feel free to do upside down controller as well. Oh, did I?
There's gotta be way back up to the deck.
Okay, so I didn't have a hold Y thing yet because I played as the high level Avengers, and now I'm not. All right. Yes, to activate tactical awareness. Over there, I did. Do I need to hold it? I mean, does it only come up when I'm closer? Well, why are you not showing me? Right, okay, I'm over here. I'm pressing the thing. I'm pressing up. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know. A-Day preparations.
With the West Coast office, I'm going to be on 3-4 times as many flights, and the Hulk hates flying. It's like jamming a bowl in a china shop 30,000 feet up. But it's going to happen. He has to do it. On the other side of the scale, there's Tony's project. There's being the Avengers, literally saving the world in as many ways as we can, and Monica. So much more time with Monica. Okay. I think I can make this work. Hulk will just, you know, have to deal with it. And, all things being equal, future looks bright.
Oh, poor Bruce. I mean, yeah, it did look like they had a thing back at the beginning. Oh, but yeah. And now we can go this way. Buttons. Buttons with flashing red lights can be activated. Can be attacked to activate, not can be activated by attacking. Let's X to light attack. Alright, okay.
How could pushing a red button possibly go wrong?
I'm just gonna light attack. Can I reach it? No? Alright. Woo! I made it up before you even did that thing.
If Hulk comes back, I'm toast.
Are you a smash? You are a smashable thing.
This was the hangar bay.
Yeah, it was.
Almost there.
Almost where? Back to the war table.
Be cool, Kamala. Just need to get to the top deck without getting my head ripped off.
Okay, well, I mean, let's look around this place, see if there are... Oh, cones! Haha, I got you to stand up! And now I knocked you over. You're the only cone that can be... You're the only cone that can be interacted with. And now I have made you... impossible to interact with. Nope, now I've made you face through the floor? I don't know. It's a shame. Okay, you guys, and you're okay. If I do a tactical view, you show up, but you guys don't. Alright, okay. And just disbanded.
How many times do I have to explain this?
No, we had that.
take this safe.
When was the last time you had contact with Mr. Odinson?
A few weeks after A-Day.
Ah. And at that point, what did he have to say?
He blamed himself. And us for Cap's death. He said he was going out on his own to find another way to do good where he didn't put people in danger. We already hadn't seen each other in weeks when he put his hammer down at Cap's statue. You already knew that.
Is it going to turn out that Monica is the horrible person in this one and not the Doc? Okay, so I can go up that way. I can also smash things around here. You've got another collectible. Oh, well. Any more collectibles over here? Is there just multiple ways to get up there? Well, there's the smashy thing over here as well. I didn't look under here. Aha! Comic found. Alright, well, let's look at the things. Let's have a look at the comic. Oh, I've still only got 8%, so I must have got a duplicate of something. I would really like to know what I had got a duplicate of. I guess I'll have to go through you all individually. There we go, I got another Avengers 3. Because now I have 3 of them. Or Avengers 1, the third one along. Which is still giving me a 1% melee damage. Collect duplicate issues to increase stat bonuses. I guess I need to get all of, like, to reach tier 2, I have to get 2 of everything. Because this isn't increasing that damage bonus. He was going outside, he might be some time. I mean, yep, that seems like a thing that Thor Odinson would do. You.
Now, your
show me the top of the thing.
To the Hulk is not just at will. There are also emotional stimuli that can trigger the change and affect the duration, yes?
Yes, during times of extreme stress, the Hulk takes over for long periods of time.
And does that concern you, given the events of the last few months?
It does. It does.
Could the same not be said for the rest of you? A self-proclaimed god, an erratic genius, a Soviet-born assassin, and a barely controllable monster. In light of recent events, can you say the Avengers pose no threat to the good citizens of this country?
No, sir. No, I can't.
I mean, I also can't say that you don't pose a threat to the country either. Hey. Alright, well, let's smash! Oh! I got those as well. Excellent. Oh, and here Anna's descent. Anna's descent? Are we talking about... We're talking about going down, as opposed to being dissenting, a dissenting opinion.
Tony, I've been trying to keep my cool, but it's time we acknowledge this breakthrough. Tarleton has completed his initial research, and I've reviewed his findings. This isn't an incremental change. This is a game changer. We're limited by the amount of the crystals he managed to retrieve, but even the samples he synthesized are capable of enormous power generation. This is clean, near limitless fuel. Now, I know right now you're thinking of what dumb giant robot you can build, but we're talking end of the energy crisis. Tony, we're talking a new world.
Exciting. Hey, oh, there's a button I can press. Ah, so that's how we... Alright, okay.
Push buttons, move platforms. Right.
Whee! Wow, who would have ever thought I would be standing on top of a Quinjet? Not me. Not anybody else. Maybe I can get to there from up here? Nope, I can't. Or it doesn't look like I can, anyway. Alright, I'll do it your way, game. Maybe there aren't multiple ways to do things. Maybe there are. I'm just too stupid to see them. Oh.
Just keep going up.
I mean, also try and find the last of the collectibles. That would be great. Or the last of the collectibles of that
What's
thing.
that?
I don't know. What is it? It's a vest, bands, and armlets. Gear you can put on. Alright, okay. And insignia. Press to open the gear screen. Equip gear, give it overall gear level. Point of gear power increases the hero's total power level by the same amount, improving the amount of damage a hero can deal or endure. Press hover over any gear slot and press to reveal available gear for the gear slots. That's to equip a gear item. You can compare concurrently equipped and highlighted items by toggling Yeah, we get to the... I mean, not microtransaction-y bit, but hey, look! A level 2 power, or 2 power, no perks, though. Equip. Mark. Oh, you can dismantle them. Okay. They transfer them somewhere else. Okay, well, there we go. Whee! You've got some sort of currently equipped bangly thing. Let's put it all on. What's that? Armlets. They're just armlets. They don't say what they do or anything. Okay, and it doesn't actually show up. You retain your cosmetics. Alright, okay. Access the inventory locker to transfer items to the hero from the locker to the hero's active inventory where they can be equipped. Alright. Oh, and they're all the takedowns. Alright, let me just... No, does that not clear them out? Alright, fine. Whatever. And still got all those outfits. Well, we got the things, and did we get something else at the bottom of it?
Junction box. Okay.
But you did the junction box already, right? Oh, for this junction box. Okay, but what about the thing that was behind you, the button? Yeah. Okay. So you had to do that in order to learn
power I can get out of here.
the skill. Okay, fine. Or learn the important equipment bit. And if it had gone over here, it probably would have said, oh no, we're missing a junction-y box thing. Go! Hey, and we're up.
There's my way out.
Do you want to go out? I thought you wanted to go back to the war table.
No sign of the resistance anywhere. Hulk must have scared him away.
Hulk was the Resistance. The only Resistance member. He
Better
just,
find
you know,
a way off this thing.
slept in lots and lots of beds.
What am I supposed to do with this footage now?
Give it to someone. Alright.
Designated target, Kamala Khan.
Cool.
Threat level 1. Capture
Well, I get rid of one of you.
Follow me here? That is so creepy.
Uh-oh, I know what that means. You're not going to say it, though, game? Alright, okay, fine. Alright, game. You can't see it. Controller is upside down. Prepare to be amazed by how bad my, well, I mean, be no more amazed than, see? I'm pressing the wrong keys already. Oh. Is that my counter? That is my counter. Alright, let's counter this. Oh, I can't. Wait, did you hit me? Ah. Oh, you dropped something. More gear. Is that what all of that stuff is? Okay. Oh, I definitely didn't mean to run into that. So you can tell I'm upside down because, you know. Oh, have I got? No, I haven't got any ultimates yet. Hey, I'm running away. Don't do things to me. Oh, you know, I could make this easier by that stick, yeah. No, that one. Lock onto them. There we go. Yay, I healed myself. Alright, well I did a thing. Oh, there are more. Oh, I thought you were falling off the edge there. Oh hey, I remember I've got to go into the air attack. Yeah, cool. Whee! Oh, here's another one. Uh-oh, you look bigger and more nasty.
Oh, great.
You've got shield, okay. When enemies will red attack indicator or performing an unblockable attack, these attacks cannot be countered, can only be avoided by dodging. Press B to dodge incoming attacks. Okay.
I'm not afraid of you.
Can we... There we go. Alright, Cry 5.
You're not taking me anywhere.
Just in time. Thank you, I learned nothing.
Back off.
Oh, right, yes. No, wrong button. That is the B key, but only because... I was holding that. Am I meant to be running at you? No? Okay, I can't. Time for me to not learn that at all, then. No. There we go. Oh, I could have done the takedown. Oh well. Ah, no.
How to get off this thing?
Alright, okay.
No! Let go of me!
Oh, is it time to do our ultimate attack? Or is it time for Hulk to jump in and try and get us? Is something in big and ready? Okay. Ultimate heroic. While we're upside down.
This is new? I'm giant!
Yay! Now, if only I could remember my attacks. Is that... There's somebody. Hey, you. No, you. Can I not... Can I... Do I have to do range with you? No, I don't. Can I dodge? Kind of. Are you going down? What's going on? Do I have to... I'm out of stuff. Alright, okay, well, there we go. Oh, that sounds like a thing.
No, no, no!
Do I need to beat Hulk?
It's not after me? Okay, I can work with that.
Can I have this green thing? Nope. I definitely pressed the right button there. Didn't install. Ow. Alright. Let's go big again. Oh, wow. You went down very quickly there. You got big and then you got small. Alright, and I think this is time. You can't see it, but I'm holding up the controller and turning it up the right way as if you can see it on the camera.
Take it easy. It's okay. Just making sure that you don't die on me.
You're wearing the same clothes you were before. You took my blood?
Okay.
You can't just go around drawing people's blood.
I know. Under normal circumstances, no, but these aren't normal circumstances.
Holy crap. Dr. Banner?
Oh, no. Highway 9, it's about 20 miles to Highway 9. If you take Highway 9, you get to the bus stop, then you probably could just do...
What are you talking about?
I've spent a lot of time as the big guy, so
how long have you been here?
So you don't know what year it is?
A few years, yeah. That's remarkable.
Yeah. So I've been told.
So, this is why aimbots chase a kid into the desert?
Not exactly. I kind of stole something off of AIM's server.
No, you didn't.
What? Why? Why?
I know, okay?
I thought it was on Tony's server.
I think you should see for yourself.
I mean, I could be a person trying to get you... It's an unknown person handing you a USB drive that you don't know what's on it.
Yeah.
Why are you shutting down the security protocols? Did he just...
Right? That's what I thought. He totally locked Cap in the reactor room and then he tried to jack the Chimera.
That's a bit of a stretch. We know that the reactor was malfunctioning, so it's possible Cap asked him to shut down the security protocols and then lock the door.
No, we've heard the A-Day testimony tons of times. Tarleton and Monica were on the command deck when the explosion happened, and that's why they barely survived. But this proves that Tarleton was nowhere near the command deck when the explosion happened. This proves he was lying.
So, where's the rest of it?
Got bumped off. The rest of the footage got corrupted.
Yeah.
Look. What if the Avengers were set up? Okay? Tarleton, AIM, this so-called cure, it's just not lining up. There's something wrong and I can feel it. Don't you?
Somebody's been living out in the desert for a long few years. You've got
Some
remarkably
little
clean
trying to make
clothes
off
there.
the Cap shield.
So? I was thinking. Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this? I mean, the whole mainframe was built on his technology. If anyone could get us in, it could be him, right?
Yeah. There is a bus stop off Highway 9. You're gonna keep heading west, and then when you do, it'll take you to some old friends who can help. Maria's good people. Tell her I sent you, and just show her all of this.
But you saw the video. You know something's not right here.
Sorry, I can't help you. I wish I could, but I can't.
But you're Dr. Bruce Banner. You're one of the greatest minds of our time.
Greatest minds? Look at you. Look at what we did. You have no idea how dangerous it is.
Tarleton calls people like me inhuman. He claims we're sick, violent, demented. He says our disease will kill us in the end. Well, I don't believe it. Guess I'll find Mr. Stark myself.
Do you want to pick up the USB as well?
Wait. Just...
No? You don't want the USB? Okay, fine.
You'll need a ride.
Really?
No. He's got a whole bobblehead. Excellent. Not gonna have any subtitles for that. We only played 5 seconds of music. No need to pay royalties.
Tony stashed most of his
Okay,
stuff here when Stark
that was a
came.
scene.
And if anyone knows where Tony is, it's Jarvis.
This trail should take us to the Archive's secret entrance.
Well, I guess I missed something.
It's a nice day for a hike.
Seeing as I didn't get all,
Yeah,
all
that's
of
the spirit.
Oh, I am in control of
You
Banner.
know that communications bud I gave you?
Yeah, practically invisible. So why did you go back to the Chimera?
Well, I didn't.
I can't
He
jump
did.
or do anything else, but I can walk.
Did he scare away the resistance?
You know, honestly, Kamala, I don't remember anyone being there.
Now, the big guy had a run-in with a few SHIELD agents, but after that, nothing.
Oh, right.
Alright, okay, so we are Hulk right now. Oh, look at this. We got Joe Fixit. A legendary outfit. I am going to go for Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit was not my first experience with the Hulk, but certainly the one that I remember most fondly. We got a Maestro here. Gamma poisoned, alright. Have we not got a World Breaker? Oh look, we got a load of different versions. Have we not got a World Breaker Hulk? Because that would have been a cool thing to have in there. Well, you're not exactly World Breaker, you're Glacial? You're not glacial. What are you? Strange but true. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Let's have tea time. Why not? We've got a bunch of takedowns, and are these actually enabled? I think all of these are enabled. Yeah, because of all got the ticks on them. Alright, okay, so we've got a variety of different takedowns that we could see. Alright. And then are these all the same nameplates? Yeah, these look like the same nameplates. You can. Alright, well, we'll just stick in with this for now. But the codex was what I wanted to look at, because we got a new codex entry. Well, that's something else. Here we go. Encompassing an expanse of forest stretching across the Pacific Northwest of the United States. Much of this area was once privately owned by Stark Industries. After taking over all Stark assets, AIM has expanded their holdings, establishing a massive zone that is off limits to the public. Alright, well, we got another one. Alright, well, let's go on this way, right? Oh, looks like we're going under. No? Am I going around? Am I meant to interact with it in some description? What? I can run, okay, cool. This is the way I came, right? This is where we came from. Yes. Cool. Over I climb, slowly, so maybe I just wasn't in exactly the right place for him to duck. A little bit broken. Achievement unlocked. Recruit Bruce Banner. I mean, that was slow. Can I? No? Am I meant to be going up or around? What is going on here? However, is this why the game was no longer being supported? Because you can't get past Bruce Banner's bit? I must be missing something. It can't be... Right, I'm looking down so that I can duck. No? Alright. Yeah, this is where I'm meant to be going. Cool. Kamala, can you smash this way open for me? No? Huh. Well, this is a place. Hey. What am I missing? What am I not pressing? Should I be double clicking? Or double tapping, rather? Nope. No? Alright, well. I mean, I've just reached the place. Oh, well, I pressed the wrong one that time, because this time I want to exit to the main menu. I'm going to come back. Participate in limited time events to enjoy exclusive content and earn rewards not found elsewhere, they said as the game shut down. Alright, well, back to reassemble. And again, why does it start you on 5? That is, I want to finish the campaign. I'm only 10% through the campaign, am I? Alright, well, there we go. YB to perform high damage maneuver on stunned enemies with low health and instantly recover some willpower. Alright, here I am. I'm not going to press anything except the go forward buttons. I'm not going to touch any other controls except the movement stick. I'm not even going to click the movement stick in.
You know, honestly, Kamala, I don't remember anyone being there. Now the big guy had a run-in with a few shield
Maybe,
agents, but
okay, so
that-
Kamala had to go under it first, and she just wasn't.
Right.
Okay, fine, perfectly programmed, absolutely nothing wrong with this game.
I think I found something.
Is it a way for you to go through a thing before me? Because otherwise I am
Bit of
stuck.
tight squeeze.
Yeah,
Not for you.
watch
Can
your
you
head.
can you not like make yourself
Here.
bigger and smaller?
Let me
Cheap
help.
as it is, I'm good with not picking it
Thanks.
up. Really? Yeah.
There's a clearing just ahead. The entrance should be there.
Cool. So what does Jarvis actually look like?
Like an outdated hard drive from 1998.
Okay, new question. What does a 1998 hard drive look like?
Oh, God.
Wow.
I was going to say, there looks like to be a thing on there. Okay, now I can run. I still can't jump. But that's not a thing, is it? Oh, that is. Or is it not? Is this the way forward? Yeah, I guess it must be. I was hoping that was a collectible. Ah, let's get a wash. No, I can't even run under the water.
Finally. This means we're close.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, wait. That's well it's shut.
Got him. Sending containment units.
Dr. Banner, what do I do?
Run.
What?
Oh, he destroyed his watch. That's horrible.
Enemy identified. Bruce Banner.
Hey, where did that suit come from? On RT to activate Raid. While Raid is activated, successful attacks will inflict increased damage while also boosting willpower. Damage taken while Rage is activated drains intrinsic Rage energy instead of reducing willpower. Alright, okay.
Subject absolutely powerful. Speed absolutely powerful. Assessing disability.
Hey everybody. Do I have all of my abilities available as well? I'm holding down R2. R2. Holding down right trigger. Is that all of them?
This is bad. This is bad. Crap.
No, it isn't. Reach a combo of 20 hits or higher. I did that apparently. Okay, cool.
Falling all over the place. How'd they get here so fast?
Well, there we go. I did a thing. Without learning about... Oh, I got some nanites. Is that specifically your gear then? Oh.
What the hell's going on down there?
Aim. Oh, I can just throw anything at them. Okay. I just pull something out of the ground, do I? Oh. Ow. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. You gonna teach me about this one? No, this one. Bone shaker. Oh, I'm armored now. Okay. Is that everybody? Cool.
Is that you? Hope that was you. Sure hope you brought a change of clothes.
I did, as it happens. I become somebody else. Oh, is that healing that was being dropped around there, the green stuff? Hey, cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I can tell by your silence that you are not amused. That's okay. I don't think Bruce likes my jokes either.
No, Bruce.
Okay, okay. I won't mention the guy with the glasses.
Think fun down here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, where did Kamala go? I guess he could have gone this way. I don't expect you to be picking up any collectibles, actually. I'm not even going to bother looking for them. Hulk. He said, then found a collectible. Fragments. And anything else? Is that it? Just fragments in there. Alright, okay. That was a dramatic noise for fragments.
What? Oh, crap, you're right. This doesn't look temporary. I think I can hear you.
You on the other side of this wall? No. These are on the other side of this wall. So is whatever this is. Something dramatic. Oh. Hey, hey.
We good? Okay. We're cool. I guess.
Oh man, AIM didn't just arrive. They've set up shop. We've got to find Jarvis and get out of here.
I mean, who knows what fragments are for? Not me. The game hasn't seen fit to tell me yet. Stimulator. How stimulating. There's your manual override that was required. Oh.
Yeah. I'm having the longest shower when we're done here.
Good. That sounds like a thing you should be
That must be
doing.
the archive. Up ahead.
Oh, look. Things. Anything else down here? Oh. 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 I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was hold A. Even though it's X. Fragments! More fragments! Oh, who knows what those fragments are for. Oh, look, there's more up here. High power gear available. Well, I'll do that in a second. An enhancer. I don't know what that is, but it sounds terrible. Alright, let's have a look. I am wearing this gear. Alright. Oh, defeat 50 enemies with assault's heroic or ultimate abilities. Fundamentally flawless, unlocked for some reason. Alright, well I've got a 9 rather than a 6. And now I can tap to mark. Tap to mark as a transfer. Okay, okay, so we've got different things that I can tap. Or I can dismantle it. Which presumably will give me fragments or something? But I don't know. Look at my skeleton, it gets better. 13.6 chance parrying incoming attacks grants the defensive buff that reduces incoming damage while active parry ability required. I don't know if I've got that or not yet. Well, okay, I got all of those stuff. Look at that. Exciting. And what was... Did I get an artifact? No. Did I get an artifact for this? No. So what's an enhancer then? An enhancer. I'm still at level 1. And I only have basic skills at the moment. Alright, okay, so I need to level everybody up separately. Definitely not a grindy game, eh? Alright, okay, now I'm here, now what? Ah, up there. Hello, Kamal Khan.
Guess AIM took over the place. Still think Mr. Stark's here?
What is going on with your face? Why have you got, like,
I could head through the vents and
horrible stuff around your face?
That works.
It looks like you've been eating something and just got it stuck there. That really didn't feel powerful in the
AIM's
slightest.
everywhere. You distract him. I'll find a
Alright,
way in.
which one is Stranglehold?
Code red. We are under attack.
They've got guards all over the place. This might be a bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds like... Oh.
We're closing it all down.
Swing experience, missions, chains, defeating enemies, managing other activities, kids
I'm in.
stuff.
These vents are huge. Looks like AIM built around the original archive. Everything's new.
Oh, you disappeared.
Big group of guys headed for the elevator.
Oh, ow. Stop that. Oh, I haven't got that one ready. Alright, well, you're down. And I'm armoured. Maybe I should go into rage mode and do some ragey things. Oh, you moved. Where are you? You up here now? No? You're over here. Uh-oh, more people up there. Well, that's alright, I'm down here.
That was close. They almost saw me.
You coming to do something? No? I guess I will back up a bit and then do that. Do you? Oh, you're still alive. Oh, ow. Hey.
Watch out. AIM's got serious firepower. You should
Have
see
they?
how many soldiers they've got inside. And you definitely got AIM's attention.
High power gear available. Well, I'm gonna ignore that. Try and... Do I jump in? Oh no, there. There's a load of people over here. Hey, I made it inside. Is that right? Manual override. Anybody else coming in? No, they're all locked outside now. Oh, apparently I'm meant to be destroying things. That would be great to know. Destroy the gamma experimentation devices. I mean, if they had said anything about that, that would have been great. get taken out by a thunderclap then. Open the gear screen. Power boosting. Power boosting gear artifacts to quickly increase their power level and attribute strength. Power boosting requires rare resources. Higher quality gear can be boosted an increased number of times. Press A. Yes, up then hold RT to boost power selected item gear. Well, in the gear menu. Okay, good to know. I don't want to do that. Oh, light combo finishes inflict gamma damage that builds up the gamma status meter. Well, let's have that then, eh? Do I have to do this? Do I hold? Yeah, okay, that does it. Let's swap and then hold that and then RT. No, I can't. Have I done it? Have I not done it? I don't know. Okay. I can't do it on you. I can do it on you. Is that because you got stars or something? Alright, well, let's ignore that tutorial and not do whatever it said, eh? Unless it forces me to.
Stop! Retract the walkway.
Healing.
Evac the subjects to Site 3.
Oh.
Bolton's here?
Critical failure. Entry vulnerable.
How are you going to react when Monica
They're keeping
is
something
here?
on the top floor. Meet me there?
Stop!
It might be the archive.
Is that gamma damage? Looks like it. Oh, it's still in blocked because of your shield.
Get ready!
There we go, you got downed. Oh, and I got stuck in one of those loopy things. Like you say, don't use your colleagues as weapons. Fortunately, they're not my colleagues. I'm not there. Horrible person. Break this screen as well, hey person? There we go. Stranglehold heroic ready. Alright, cool. I mean, I'll run over the top of this and go up here.
There's a path up through the research lab. You have to bust through the server room.
Oh.
This isn't you. This monster isn't you, Doctor. You want this research destroyed? You need to kill.
Ow. Alright. Right. Nope. Well, they got rid of your shield. That's not quite how I wanted it to work, but hey. Smashy! Ow! Oh, I was gonna say, I think I want to go to raid mode against this guy. Anybody else? Can I pick up that stuff? No, I just grabbed something out of the ground. Alright.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
grab these fragments, whatever they are. Oh. Aha, you missed me. As I leap and smash you. I mean, this is feeling. I'm not a big fan of huge smash like I'm doing here. I prefer the finesse sort of stuff. Like Black Widow or Kamala Khan. It's still relatively fun and, you know, in fitting with the character, definitely. So I'm still enjoying it, but it's not always nice to do. Are more people teleporting in, or did I just miss you? You know, I can definitely do with some healing. Oh, well, here's some healing, and there's some more healing.
Let me help you, Bruce. It isn't too late.
Hey, I found some things. I'm not entirely certain what they do, but they're things. Is this the right way? Did I accidentally discover the right way? No, I didn't. Aha! I've just found secrets instead. No, I was trying to... There we go. Unit resource and then an enhancer gear. Alright, well. What I want to do is to jump over here. And deal with you. There we go. Prime Adaptoid. You thought you were going to be Prime in this example. No, it was me all along. Uh-oh. Somebody... Oh, there's another one of you. Oh. Alright. Gamma thing? Gamma bomb I could have dealt with? Oh well, they got you smashed.
I'm in something called a Terragenesis lab? What is this?
You don't want to think it might have to do with the Terragenesis mist? What's that? You said ping? Why did you say ping? Alright, well, excuse me for a second. I need to stop for a cup of tea. Aw. He's out of tea. Oh, here we are, doing a thing.
You made it! They were keeping the Inhumans in here.
Yeah. And now they're not.
What happened?
Everybody
This is where
died?
they hurt them. Hulk,
Smash.
I need you to destroy this lab. Smash!
Restrain the Hulk!
No! Oh! You got a boss!
You were the only one! We're fixing the damage the Avengers did, what we did all those years ago. There is a chance for all those Inhumans to have a better life. We can still save the Inhumans from your fate.
Oh, that's the...
He's lying. He's not saving anyone.
I'm not sure you have to come to this.
Yeah. I got some fragment bonuses for doing that. Hey, you're down and out already.
I see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing, but you're losing. Both of you.
Let's just run around this lab for a moment and see if there's anything fun in here. Not overly. Alright, okay. Yeah! Oh, well, you ran away. How did I miss that as resources when I was doing this thing? Am I on fire? Oh, I'm armoured, so I cannot take any damage, yes. That is what that's... Alright, so this is I can't do a takedown on you because you're... Oh, I can do though. Ow. Is enter rage mode. You can't knock me out of rage. Ah, well, I guess you're dead.
If you can't stop the Hulk, then I will.
No, that one over there. There's an aim person right over there. Ah, curse you, aim person.
No! Get out of there! Run!
Am I in control of Hulk? Apparently I am. Alright, okay. Yes, alright, higher power gear is available. I don't think that matters as I'm just, like, running forwards. I don't think I'm even really controlling it. I just pushed forwards.
Hulk? Hulk! No way. The archive.
This has to be the way in. Hulk, I think I found Mr. Stark's archive. I'm gonna try to get it open, okay?
Oh, I got a vest and a minor artifact.
Looks like there's a generator over there.
What am I? Ah, the rise of aim. But, with, can I exit? There's no, hopefully this is the checkpoint. Because at that point, I think this, is where we will end for the day. This is an interesting game, and, you know, I would like to at least get to the end of the first of the campaigns that they've got here before we move on to something else. Or before I take it out of the rotation. But yeah, okay. Interesting. And you need to go to bed too. Haha! Excellent timing then. But yeah, thank you so much for having been here. Whether you're here, live and in person, or later on the VOD, know that I appreciate you. You are a superhero to me. I won't be back tomorrow. No stream on Thursday. But I will be back on Friday. Possibly we'll do more of this just so that we can see what else happens in it. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be a different game. Maybe we'll go back to Dave the Diver. Who knows? But until then, I have been Richard, and this has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun, and stay weird.